impressed with you, Nathan.
Me?
Yeah. It's a good.
Oh, yeah, where's...
It's a good setup, dude.
Whatever. Now we're synced.
I just did that.
You didn't do it right, though.
How I didn't do it right? I just did that. How I did.
I'm going to be honest with you. It just was like... It's kind of like Cameron coming to the first time and he goes... I go, hey, man. Like, clap. 12-man clap.
A shout out for the salute to service, by the way, in November.
For this year? This year's salute service is awesome.
It's pretty good.
Thanks to him, I got this.
Thanks to him, I got this.
It's coming through, bro.
Yeah.
You're welcome, boys.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the boys of all ages. Yeah. Welcome. You welcome.
Thank you, boys.
What's up, Ryan?
Glad to be here.
The producer's
Man.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm back.
This is another episode of Two Beers, Two Mics. Holla at your boys.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm thirsty.
Let's have
Great day.
Let's do it. What we got today?
We got Stone.
Stone lineup.
Stone's out of Oregon, right?
It's an alcoholic beverage, folks.
Yep. Mine's a delicious IPA.
I have a
9.4.
I have a tangerine.
Starting you out with that diesel fuel.
This is the big lumber right here.
What's that? Is it a Stone out of California?
it is.
Oh, I just got corrected.
Is it in San
I
Diego?
thought Stone was Chicago.
No, I think it's
Chicago.
We're just saying things, aren't we?
We are all over the map right now.
No, it's Chicago.
Who's out of Oregon? 805.
No, that's California.
Damn it. You know,
Oregon's got a lot of brews.
the West Coast has all the breweries.
But this says, I don't know. Oh, this says Virginia
I
and
thought it was San
California.
Diego.
I don't know.
Summerlin,
Then what's out of Chicago?
we need our Magic Mind stuff, though. I just realized.
What is
Just when we get to it. We don't do it right now. Just when we get to it.
What beers have we had that's out of Chicago?
I thought it was Stone.
Oh, Goose Island.
Is that what
Goose Island is out of
Goose?
All right.
right there on the water.
Goose died.
Yes, he did.
He did.
I'm surprised you saw that.
Didn't have to. Why do you say, as far as I had it, that's his favorite movie, and you and I got beef with both those movies.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised you saw that movie.
Why?
Or you finished it.
I've
How about
seen-
that? I'm surprised you finished
No,
it.
Maverick took me, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
blah, blah, blah.
Maverick took me a little while.
Yeah, it did.
Other than that,
Yeah. Mhm.
we're okay.
It shouldn't have taken you a while. That's the problem.
It is.
Dude, I want to watch a movie all the time, but
But
I have
it
things to
shouldn't
do.
have taken you that long.
How
Whatever.
long were we trying to sell that movie to him?
Oh,
it was
at
months.
least 6 months.
It was months.
At least
You
6
just put it on
months.
the ground. We'll get it. No worries.
Yeah, at least 6 months. And then you just, all of a sudden,
I just all of a sudden what?
nothing.
I watched it
At a random
I watched
practice.
I watched it on
I
the
will-
plane, and then I came and watched the rest of it,
How long after, though?
like a week apart.
Watching it on the plane kind of takes the luster out of it a little
It
bit
does.
because
You think so?
It
because you're
does.
trapped. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, what else are you going to do? You kind of
you
forced.
could find another show, but you know
No, I was into it. When I'm on the plane, like that's all I want to do is watch.
you
a
have
movie, though.
limited options for activities.
Correct.
That's true.
Correct.
It's true. I don't think it takes the luster away.
you were forced. That's why you did it.
Whatever, guys. Shut up.
You had your free time. You didn't do it.
I don't understand that. Well, anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. But that's a great movie.
Yeah, I thought so.
We can talk about whatever we want. This is our podcast. Ours.
thought it
Salute
was-
to service.
Yeah,
Monday is Veterans Day, gentlemen.
it is.
They've been wearing. So yesterday they had Ravens. Everyone's wearing their Ravens camo. That stuff was great.
Well, before we get there, first of all, shout out to all the active service members and
Absolutely.
veterans out there. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you say? What do you want to say?
I agree.
What were you gonna say?
He was.
Well,
I thought.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but
To?
I'm going to be disrespectful.
Is this one of those semantics things we're talking about?
Yeah. I mean, shout out to all the active
Yep.
military members, but this weekend ain't about you.
It's about.
The veterans,
Yep.
those that already served, it's the non-active.
Oh.
Those I want to represent, and those I support, because you put in your time and work. Those who are active, I appreciate you. You're doing what you got to do. I understand that situation, but this weekend is not
That's
about
fair.
you. This weekend is about those that already did what you're trying to do right now.
You heard it here first.
And that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Fantastic, boys.
enough.
Hey, I know it's a little foamy on top, but cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers to both of you. It's been
Welcome back, Ryan.
way too long. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. It's Friday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, baby. So let's go ahead and get it out the way.
Oh, say it. Say it loud in the crowd.
So baseball. Yeah, whatever. Next sport. Next
No,
sport.
stop. Hold on.
Next
I need
sport.
some action out. I need something out of you right now because I'm going to tell you right now, dude.
Okay.
There was a chance. There was like you had some hope, and when my friend Miller has hope, ladies and gentlemen, I felt like he's gonna his life is gonna turn around a little bit. His mood is gonna be better, and then you guys lost a 5-0 lead. and it was bad.
Well,
really fast.
The first problem is you can't lose 2 games with the best pitcher on the mound.
Right.
And you lost game 1, and you
Garrett
lost
Cole's the guy.
Yes, and you lost game 1, and you lost game 5.
Yep.
That automatically puts you in the hole, right? You win those 2 games, you're already up 3-2 or 3-1.
Right.
And the series is probably yours, or at least going 7 games.
Man, I was hoping for a game 6.
Right? So that's the first problem. And the second problem is your best player has to show up before the last 2 games. So there's it went 5 games. So the first 3 games, he's non-existent. Game 4 and 5, he turned it around.
Sure.
But we needed him in game 1, 2,
1, 2, and 3. On the road, too.
I will tell you this right now. He outperformed the Asian, but no one gives him any crap for that shit. The Asian only had 1 or 2 hits, and he sucked the whole damn series. He didn't do shit the whole series, but no one wants to say anything about that. They always want to talk to you about Judge. At least Judge outperformed the Asian. Judge had home runs. The Asian didn't. Judge had hits. The Asian didn't. Judge got on base. The Asian didn't. So I don't understand.
Can you just not say? You can't say his name, or you just want to call him the Asian?
The Asian. I don't understand.
He's being respectful
because he's not even the MVP of the National League.
Oh, who are they going to say it is now?
Oh no, he's going to win it.
Oh, I thought you said. I was like, who else is going to get it?
He's going to win it.
The only member of the 50-50 club?
But he's not.
They lean on that a lot.
They do.
And it's really annoying.
He's going
they're
to
bringing that up.
I think 40 and 70 is better than 50-50. That's just my opinion.
Who's that? Kuna did that?
Yeah,
that's right.
He's going to win the award because of that, but he should not win the award because he's a DH. Of course, he has the rest and the speed to run from first to second base when you sit on the bench not doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Frank Lindor should win it. Francisco Lindor should win it from the Mets. Mm-hmm. That's my MVP of the National League.
He did great.
There's no debate. There's no debate in the American League. It is what it is.
And it's not like the Dodgers were deep in the outfield.
Correct.
He could have played out there.
He could have.
So
I just don't think a DH should ever be up for the MVP award. Now DH could be up for the best hitter, the best hitter award. Yeah. The silver, whatever
Silver Slugger, right?
Yeah. But that's about it. You can't put a DH.
It's hard to argue with that.
You can't put a part-time player in an award that is an everyday thing. It's an all-around.
Well, this is a
thing.
fundamental baseball thing, but every baseball player, right? If you're the saying, the 5 tool goes around, right?
Right.
And being able to be in the game, every aspect of it.
Correct.
Right. Mentally, you're fighting. If you're in a slump, you gotta get
Correct.
back on and go.
And if that's all you do,
glove, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Or vice versa. Mm-hmm. So there's always that mental fight within yourself, and so when you don't have to worry about one half of that.
He didn't even do what he's supposed to have done in the postseason. I mean, in the World Series. So whatever. But
the first part of the postseason they did, he did well.
Yeah, he did okay. But the World Series I was talking about.
I got you.
So I don't think he should be an MVP, but he's going to win it. Congrats or whatever.
Yeah, he will.
Anyway, we're talking about the Yankees.
So when the best player in the league, Aaron Judge, does not show up for the first 3 games, that hurts your team.
Your team was there though. You should be pumped about that.
No,
that's cool, man.
We don't. But we're not.
Both of you guys you had a Super Bowl last year, and
we're not mediocre people. We don't go for just being the participation trophy.
I get that.
No,
but you're still there. Nobody else is.
We're the better team. Top to bottom, better team. We didn't play like it in those 5 games. Too many errors, too many missed mistakes.
Dude, that ball that came off of his glove, like, hey, that's a routine play. What happened? That's the demise of everything.
And then in game 5, this
do you think because he's a leader, everyone saw that and goes, oh shit, he's nervous. We're all getting nervous. Or no? What do you think?
What game are you talking about? Game
the
1
one where he
5?
dropped the ball. The thing is, yeah, they were up 5-0, but that once he dropped that ball out of his glove on the routine fly ball,
Judge.
Yeah.
Game 5.
Everything just went down.
What started the whole thing was Gleyber Torres' miss from the relay throw from Soto in the game 1. Because that allowed time.
Oh, I'm talking about game 5 only.
I know you are. That allowed Ohtani to go to third to tie the game. If he catches that ball, Ohtani stays at second, and then Mookie's sac fly is out number 3.
And isn't that contagious?
Yes,
right.
That's what I was saying. Is
no, but we even with Judge's error.
But everything unraveled.
If Cole or Rizzo would have covered first base, get out of the inning with 1 run.
There's that. Then no one covered first base. That's true.
That's the problem right there. No covering first base, you get out of there with 1 run, and you still win the game.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
But
whatever.
Hey,
congrats to the AL champions.
Boone's back in 25. How you feel about that? Yeah.
They aren't getting rid of him.
Well, Miller might have something to say about that, but
I am not.
It is football season.
Here's what I am with Aaron Boone, and I told him this before. I'm the same way with Aaron Boone as I am with John Harbaugh. It's time.
Oh,
really?
It's time.
Oh, okay.
New voice.
It's time. I will when we get to the NFL and the recap of last night's game, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because it happens too many times with John Harbaugh.
Oh, yes, it does.
And
I know exactly what you're about to talk about.
I don't, and I'm curious.
It's time.
Okay.
I don't even, like I said, I don't even think, I'll get into it later.
It's real quick. It's interesting you say that because I think it may be time for Shanahan as well.
No, not for him.
From my perspective, it is.
Okay. I see that. But when you hear my perspective, you'll agree with mine.
Okay. All right. Let's move on then.
Yeah, let's move on. You asked the Dodgers, they won it. Not take away from them.
I can't do that.
I have to acknowledge the team that actually won. There's only one team that I will never acknowledge. That's 2017 Astros. I will never acknowledge them.
I can't acknowledge them now.
Well, I can't acknowledge them now at all. Like,
no,
not even for
I
a
can't.
second.
No, I'm saying I won't be able to acknowledge them or give them their props for that World Series because that's just bullshit. And the Major League Baseball
You know what else
allows
is
it to happen.
bullshit? AJ Hinch is still managing. For Detroit.
Yes, but I don't know if he was the orchestra of that whole situation.
But he was willingly going anyway.
Well, I mean that's just like anything. That's like Bill Belichick. He's willing to let Tom Brady deflate the footballs, or not have the cell phones, or to film.
Where's your cell phone, Tom?
Or to film the Browns.
It's in on the bottom of the river, guys.
Was it the Browns or the Bengals? He tried to film.
I thought it was the Bengals.
So I mean, but we still give Bill Belichick his flowers.
You're not talking about Spygate. You're talking about the.
I'm talking about
That's
Baltimore.
Spygate.
Spygate was the video.
Spygate was the Jets.
Was it the Jets? I thought it was the Bengals.
Spygate was the Jets.
Oh,
No,
2007. Yep.
really?
really.
Yep.
Okay. So I thought it was
Interesting.
But
Why the Jets? I have no idea
Yeah, I
because
don't
the
either.
Jets were terrible.
horrible at that time.
Yeah.
So they still give Belichick his props, right? So I
Right.
can't put it all on AJ on that aspect, but I definitely put it on the players.
I just think there needs to be a steeper consequence.
Oh, I agree with you.
So
No,
anyway,
they shouldn't even have the title.
No.
Put it that way.
no. Yeah. Well, Manfred said as much, right?
Whatever.
Anyway,
Fuck.
What? Hey, man.
I just
we started with negative.
It's
I
gonna be all right.
I just don't like.
Well, no, we started talking about Yankees. I knew it was going to go this way.
Yeah.
I don't like how they lost.
Well, nobody does.
No, you can lose to a better team
I think it's. I know what he's saying.
when you get outplayed and you outperformed. But when you are self-inflicting the injuries to yourself to cost you to lose the series,
Okay.
that's what I have a problem with.
Christian
I got
McCaffrey fumbling in the red zone.
Because
Never happened.
Because it should have been gone to Game 7. The way it was played out, it should have been gone at least Game 6, but it should have
Agreed.
gone to Game 7.
I thought it was going to go to Game 6.
You win two of Garrett Cole because he's the best pitcher of the whole series. You win two of his starts, and then you win that third game. You're already up 3 games. 3 games. You're up 3 games to 1 in New York,
sure.
or 3-2
For sure, I
going
got
back to
you.
LA.
For your sake, it's good he's coming back, right?
Well,
He opted
there
back in.
was no brainer.
Well, it was his decision not to.
Well, no,
initially to not come back, right?
Yeah.
No, it's his decision to opt out
Okay.
of the contract.
All right.
To get a
but
better
he was still
contract.
willing to negotiate at that point.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to leave.
He
the
opted
Yankees.
out to get.
I don't think.
He opted out to get $1 million more.
Gotcha.
Good for him.
But he's 35 years old next year.
Yeah, that's getting up.
That just means baseball though you can play much.
At a starting pitcher dominant like that, you can't. When you get up there, you're
So you're giving him 2 more years or 1 more year?
I'll give him 2 max.
Well, how old was Schilling when he went to Boston?
Oh shit, that's a good call.
But Schilling lost velocity. He became a pitcher.
And then he had that ankle issue. So what was the
Don't bring that up. Because that was not an ankle issue. That was a fucking red Sharpie mark on a sock or red dye
my
on a sock.
gosh.
Here we go.
I
That was-
love this.
All right.
I didn't know you had to take like that.
I didn't either.
For sure. I have a scratch on my ankle. Now I can't pitch. Fuck that.
Okay. Let's get back to the
Yeah.
age velocity thing with Schilling.
So
he could still pitch, though.
he became
at
a
that
pitcher
point.
at that time.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
a power pitcher, so
Yeah.
he became a pitcher. Cole is a power pitcher. So
Yeah.
when he loses that power, can he do what Greg Maddux did and can he place the ball in a
Glavine,
certain
yeah,
spot? Glavine,
exactly.
sorry.
Mhm.
No, Greg
Well, no,
Maddux.
both.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Can he do that? And so that's the problem that I want to see. Because in a year or two, he's going to lose that velocity. He's not going to be throwing 98 miles an hour, 97 miles an hour. He's not Pedro, right? So
Right.
can he spot his pitches? It's what's going to be determination.
Makes you appreciate what
He's going to be
Maddux
Chet Stedman,
did. Yeah.
Rocket. Hey, listen to me. Don't call me Rocket anymore.
Right.
Why? Come on, that movie's great. What's up, Ryan? Ryan
Phenomenal
knows what's
movie.
going down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pitcher's got a big butt.
Pitcher's got a big butt. I love when he gets. I don't know who that guy is.
Rubber.
Who is? Rabbit Rouser. That movie's so good.
That is good. It's ahead of time. It's ahead of its time.
Right? Hey, how come they don't make movies like that anymore? Dude, how cool.
Kids' movies like that are gone.
But Little Big League, how cool was it to own a
Angels in the Outfield?
freaking baseball team, though?
For sure.
But like owning a baseball team. Your uncle's like, hey, you love baseball. I'm leaving you the team for it.
Yes.
And you know what that does? It inspires kids to grow up wanting that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure. I'm surprised there hasn't been a different sport. Like, you don't even have to do Little Big Leagues. Do like the NBA team or NFL team and just...
Yeah.
Yeah, everything went downhill when they did Like Mike 2. You heard me.
The fact that you even watched that was the problem.
I didn't. I just knew once I came out, I go, these kids' movies are starting to suck.
Yeah. Okay. How's your energy level going, folks?
How's mine?
Yeah.
Or how's yours?
Well, mine...
You're stacked with stuff. You're stacked.
I am stacked.
I like that. Have you been even working out? You ain't working out, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your voice got high. It sounds like you're making it up. It's okay, bro. Hey.
No, but it's funny. There's times when I wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
or even when I'm going to bed at night, and it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wait, you said going back to 9, then you said 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
I know, because you know what? When I wake up in the morning, everybody's still kind of groggy, kind of like I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy for the day.
Okay.
Because you know what's on your plate. You have a schedule.
You know what you need?
What do I need?
Magic Mind.
Now, how is that any different than an energy drink?
How's this any? One, no crash. Even keeled the whole way. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do know that.
Even you, hey,
I want to
you've been
test
an
you on
ambassador
that.
for a while. We both ambassadors. What's up?
I want to
Thank
test.
you, Magic
I want
Mind.
to test you on that because you know what? I feel the same thing because I know when I have like a Red Bull or Rockstar or Monster. When I have those drinks,
Yeah, we said it, Coca-Cola.
When I have those drinks, like I get a spike, right? And then
It's a good spike,
it's
though.
a good spike. It lasts for about an hour and a half, and all of a sudden I'm like, I can go to bed.
You can go TT99.
It's like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I can sleep because I'm just so tired, right?
No, it's just your body's like, what's happening to me? And then
But when it comes to Magic Mind,
Magic Mind.
it's weird.
Why is it weird?
I don't know because when I drink a Magic Mind,
Yeah.
I get it's not so much of a spike. It's so much of a constant
boost.
level.
It's a little boost.
It's boost. Okay, great terminology. Boost. It's a boost to my energy, but the boost stays there.
Yeah, you're right there with it.
It doesn't crash.
Nope.
And it doesn't elevate to the point where like I'm all jittery and ready to go. Right.
Not at all.
I am constantly at this level, and you know what though? I'm constantly at this level longer.
Yeah, for sure. Way longer.
Like I find myself, I'm going to school right now, right? I find myself, I'll take this, 10 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I find myself, it's 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I'm like still sharp. I'm still ready. I'm still ready to rock and roll. What is
the
it?
matcha.
What is
the
it?
matcha and the vitamins.
What else?
Ashwagandha.
Wakanda.
Oh my God. Marvel, Disney, do not come after us. I promise. I swear.
I had to do that. No, but for real, whatever the ingredients are in this bad boy, it just keeps me going.
Have you had it in a smoothie yet?
Oh,
Or you just pound it?
I just pound it, but whoa, that's a good idea.
So you put it in a strawberry smoothie, raspberries, mix it with your favorite berries, put in a chai tea latte.
You know what?
It blends well.
I challenge the folks of America, folks on this podcast. I challenge you.
All 1,800 subscribers.
I challenge you. Drink an energy drink one day, or for a week straight,
Week straight. I like that.
and then the next week,
Yeah.
Magic Mind.
I like that.
Okay. Now, if you are worried about the cost, don't worry about that. We can give you 40% off the first 10 people that subscribes to this, that orders, get 40% off. 2 beers, 40 is the promo code.
You heard it here first, folks.
40% off your first order, but it's only available for the first 10 people. So hurry up and get on that.
40% off your subscription of 30 bottles. It's amazing. You're going to want it. You're going to need it. It'll change your life, guys.
And even if you're not the first 10 people, 2 beers, 20.
2 beers, 20 works too.
Give you 20% off. And if you take this for the first couple of days, first 3 days, and you feel like you don't like it, 100% money back guarantee.
Yeah, they give you your money back, guys.
Which means
100%
which
guaranteed.
means that this product is so much guaranteed that they believe in this product so much that it will affect you in the way that we are saying that it will affect you, will keep you here, that you won't want to return it.
You won't want to return it at all.
But if for a fact that you feel like you need to, just
You'll be a
because
subscriber for life.
you're
once
weird
you
or
get
whatever,
this.
take it back, 100% money back guarantee. But I promise you, once you take this for 3 days straight, you're gonna feel that difference. You're gonna feel that boost, and you're going to maintain that boost, and you're going to like what you feel.
Cognitive function. You're calm. You're stress free. It's amazing. This is amazing. So we've been taking it for 3-4 months now.
Oh, for sure.
We love it, right?
Love it.
It helps you get through school.
Love it.
How much coffee you drink?
0. I don't need to.
I don't drink any coffee either.
I don't need to drink coffee.
How many Monsters you drink?
Now, none.
0, right?
I used to have Monsters, Rockstar, a Red Bull all the time.
This is it. This little SOB right here. This is it. This is all you need in life. You can mix it with anything you want to. We're not talking about just a berry smoothie, your chai lattes, whatever.
See, I didn't do all that. That's a great idea.
You know what? Once you freeze it, put in some ice cubes, and then drop it into what your next favorite drink.
Who are you? These are awesome ideas. I didn't even think about that.
It's here to benefit you. It's here to help you.
Here
to sharpen your mind.
Sharpen your mind.
Keep you stress free. Keep you rocking and rolling in whatever you're doing. If you have something you need to do and get you focused on, guess what?
Yep.
This is it.
My classmates ask me, why are you so sharp? Why are you so energetic all the time?
Do they ask you that?
They do, actually. Because I'm the oldest in the class, and why are you so hypergetic?
What was that?
I don't know what I said. Hyper energetic? No. Energetic.
Hyper and energetic?
Yeah, something like that.
Look it up.
It's like my other word I say. What is it?
I don't know what you say. You say a lot of things.
No, but what's the other word I say? I get clashback on.
Oh, I don't know. Well, now the audience is gone.
Yeah, I know. So I'm sorry. Anyway, he commented on that one time. What's the word I said?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Go check out our other episodes. We'll talk about that.
You do know. Anyway, take Magic Mind. It lowers your stress, sharpens your mind, gives you great energy, maintains your energy. Not a spike, not a crash.
It's a beautiful thing.
Boom. It's a boost.
Everybody's using this right now.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody I look like they're just.
I'm telling you.
Got it.
Hurry fast. The first 10 subscribers, the first 10 orders, you get 40% off. 2 beers, 40. Use that code. 40, right here. You get 40% off. Okay? If that doesn't work for you, doesn't matter. We give you 20% off. 2 beers, 20.
Yep.
Do
or
it.
If you just want a free trial pack,
free 3-day trial.
3-day trial.
Do it. And remember, if you order a big package, you don't like it, return it, 100% off.
Hey, they'll give it all back to you.
You know
what else Magic Mind does?
I don't know.
They give 5 cents back to health and mental awareness charities. Every single bottle, they give 5 pennies. That's pretty good. Think about how many bottles. Well, think about it. You got 30 pack, 15 pack. I mean, and they're selling like crazy. These guys are going crazy. Guess what? They're doing a lot of things. I'm sure that whole team is like, now we got to balance all these charities.
It benefits
and sales.
everyone.
It benefits everybody.
Everyone. Who doesn't have mental issues right now? It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how high or how low.
Yeah.
There's some kind of mental capacity.
Somebody needs something, some kind of help. And you know what? And Magic Mind's
know someone that has a mental issue right now.
That's true.
Help them out.
And Magic Mind's out here to help everybody get through whatever you need, all that.
Thank you, Magic Mind.
Thank you, guys. Hey, don't forget our promo code 2beers40 for the first 10 people. First 10 get 40% off. What do we get for the rest of it?
2 beers 20, 20% off.
That's right. As subscriptions. It's the best way to go. This will change your life. There's nothing else to say about that. This is great. This is a great thing.
Get it done.
Thank you, Magic
Mind.
You
heard it here first. All right. Moving on to NFL.
Oh,
here we go.
Was there anything else from MLB?
No. That was all we had.
Does Alex Bregman become the Mariners' second baseman? Thanks. Cool. Just want to make sure it happens. Jerry, I'm talking to you.
He better not be a Yankee.
You want him to be a Yankee?
Hey, no. He better not be a Yankee.
Oh.
That's what I was expecting you to say.
He wanted to be, well, I don't want any answers really, but Bregman's pretty good, and we're always hurting at second base.
He's not second base.
And he's no.
He's third baseman.
Hey, I tagged you in it on Twitter. I said, ooh, and it says, Bregman says he's willing to go back to second base. Maybe somebody played in college, I guess.
Well, of course you're going to say that so you can get on a team. Doesn't mean he really believes it.
Doesn't mean he can't play it.
Why would you not want to play second base versus third?
No, you would.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying.
Especially at his age.
Right.
I'm just saying. Mariners need help with second base. We're just
always have. I get it.
Just want to mention
your last great second baseman was what? Brett Boone?
Joey Cora,
Brett Boone.
Brett Boone?
Come on, man. There's better ones than that.
He did say great. I don't know that Joey Cora was great. He was good.
Thank you. That was my point.
Wong played great for the Milwaukee second base. We came to the Mariners. I don't know what happened.
And I told you that was a mistake.
I don't think we need to get into an argument about great with you.
No, sir.
I don't. I know.
Yes, sir.
I know.
We'll be here forever.
Oh,
I know.
So, our Christmas edition of our podcast this year.
Oh, this is.
So you're gonna be here for that one.
Are you inviting me?
Yes.
Yeah, right now.
We're doing a who should be in the Hall of Fame Miller's criteria.
Oh goodness. Are you going to allocate 3 hours for this or 4
Yeah.
hours?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We said we're going to move it down to like an hour.
But it's just
hour
one
and a
sport.
half.
It's just one sport at a time. So first episode.
No, you need to limit it to one sport.
So it's
gonna be a Netflix
It's a
Yeah,
three-part
Netflix doc.
series. It's a three-part mini series.
Yeah, limited. Yeah.
The first one is football, then it's
Fantastic.
basketball, then it's baseball.
Okay, 2 hours each.
Correct.
Or 90 minutes, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I would love to be a part
we
of
had
that.
this idea on the last one. I was like, well, Ryan's always a part of this too because he's got at least baseball input for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This was an idea we had.
Baseball and football.
Yeah.
Basketball, yeah. I'll have my input, but yeah.
No, but I mean, like last time we were talking about Hall of Fame and baseball, like you two, I just sat back and I was like, go for it, boys. I didn't, you know me.
That's good.
I don't know baseball that well.
Let's
All right,
let's save it for last.
Let's talk about the NFL real quick.
No.
Not real quick.
It's not real quick with the NFL.
Okay. Let's talk about NFL for a segment. Long segment.
Okay.
It's a very long segment.
Hey, just so you're aware, prepare for the audio to cut out. I saw we have one dash in the battery thing, and I was like, shit. Just so you know, we'll cut it out. No big deal. Just keep going.
Okay.
Don't let me ruin the flow.
So one of the most recent news, which was a boneheaded move, Anthony Richardson went on.
What? What'd you say?
Richardson.
Oh, okay.
Anthony.
I was like-
Richardson went on the media and said that he tapped out because he was tired.
What? I didn't see that.
That's why he got benched.
Yeah. He
what
tapped.
He said he was out. He's like,
He
I
tapped
got to
out.
sit down.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm tired.
that's not how this game works. You're a professional.
Exactly. So
You're also an incredible athlete.
He got benched.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
benched.
But you got Joe Flacco on that team, though. So
But people are down on him because of that. Now, should they be? Because I will remind you, the first 10 career starts for Josh Allen, who a lot of people are high on. Not me. A lot of people are high
Never
on.
have been.
I was gonna say
Has seven pass touchdowns, 6 rush touchdowns, 13 turnovers, 64 passer rating, 52 completion percentage, and his record was 4-6. Anthony's first 10 starts,
we'll put this graphic up over his face. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen.
same pass touchdown, 7. Rush touchdown was 1 less at 5. Turnovers was less at 11. His passer rating is better at 68. His completion better, a little bit lower at 50%, but his win record is 5-5. So what I'm saying is Anthony still has time to develop and grow, correct?
All of the young guys do.
All they have to do is get him a Stephon Diggs, and he'll be a superstar.
I think he'll be really good.
Hell, let me just put this out there because now that I'm thinking about it, because I know you sent me this morning, but
Yeah.
is it a factor on
I looked
who the strength of schedule each of those guys played at the time? Now, do the Colts have a lighter schedule compared to the Bills back then?
you mean for the first 10
I'm not
games?
saying that the Bills had a tougher schedule. Or either one. I'm just saying, or either one could have that. So does that factor into these first 10 starts or whatever they are?
I'm going to say no. It doesn't factor into the stats because the stats are who you play, when you play, and that's what it is.
And you're a professional in the NFL. It's what it is, right?
Let me clarify.
But they're both rookies.
What's the crux of this topic? What are we trying to answer
Is
here?
what I'm saying. Don't give up on him.
No, absolutely not.
that was-
foregone
yeah.
conclusion.
But just because they benched him doesn't mean that he's not going to pan out to be
he'll
a
be
decent
fine.
quarterback,
He'll be fine.
right?
Yeah.
Because Josh Allen, for his first 10 starts, was horrible.
I think we need to look at it's always context, right? We always talk about
Yeah.
context.
That's what I was
matters.
saying. Is like the strength of schedule. Is that factors in this, right?
It could be. I also think now if Josh Allen had done the same thing that Anthony Richardson did, it's very likely that he would have gotten benched.
I doubt it.
It's likely. It's more likely.
I doubt it.
Well, you're going to say EJ
speculate.
Manuel come
What
back
I'm
in for him
saying
or
is,
what?
I also
Didn't he
think-
replace EJ Manuel?
Yeah.
I also think the guy that's holding the clipboard matters too.
Oh, for sure.
You got Nathan Peterman, you got Joe Flacco.
For sure.
Joe Flacco has already proven that he can play ball at 38.
Yeah.
Right.
He
And
can.
he's a leader.
And he's a leader.
Right.
He makes things happen.
But I also
And I-
don't think Josh Allen would have said that to the media.
Yeah, maybe not. But I'm saying that
Young kids don't
I am
have filters these days.
I'm a believer in Anthony Richardson. He's going to be just fine.
I think he is.
I'm just saying.
You don't think so?
You don't think so?
I think he has. I mean, I wouldn't even say flashes. He needs
good
to
games.
He
He needs to get up here.
A player
fixed, but
that only has 13 starts career in college, he's going to need a lot more time
For sure.
to develop, and they won't give it to him. An NFL
So-
franchise cannot give a player 20 games to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I think
I agree with that. But
know-
we
you know-
were talking about that last time. It was like, hey, these young guys that are out there right now, they're thrown into the fire to make it out of the 15 that are going.
So
you know what I mean?
so. You would have been better off in a Packers type organization.
Correct.
Yeah, put him behind somebody that's a veteran and
Unless
let him-
they do what the Bills did and go out and get a number one receiver like Diggs, he's not going to develop. And then what happened when they got rid of Diggs? They found out, oh, shit, we need a number one receiver for Josh Allen to improve. So we had to go get Cooper.
Amari Cooper, yeah.
So this whole narrative of Josh Allen being who he is false because he needs that number one guy. And there's only 2 quarterbacks in the league.
I think that's out there now. I don't think that's hidden away anymore.
Well, then why is he always ranked in top 3? That's my problem.
That's not me.
No,
I don't rank him
that's
that
my
way.
problem. So there's only 2 quarterbacks in the league right now that I can honestly say that can play at elite level with less talent. There's only 2.
And they are.
I already know one.
Mahomes and Lamar.
Yeah.
They can be elite and win MVP awards with less
Yeah.
around them, right? I mean,
Can't argue with that one.
I was like, yeah.
those are the only
No,
2.
those are for me.
Those are the only 2 that I see or that I have seen and watched
Right.
that could do that. Everybody else, you haven't seen that, and when you haven't seen it, it looks like shit.
Yeah. No,
You never seen Burrow without elite receivers. When you see Allen without elite receivers, he leads the league in turnovers,
Right.
Or he can't perform. You know, we haven't seen Stroud.
that's
with,
true. That dude does have a shit ton of turnovers. He's a slinger, though. Don't get me wrong. He's not
So we want to crowd these guys. Like, what happened with Jalen Hurts? No one talk about Jalen Hurts anymore.
We'll get to that.
Especially
That's a
one guy.
segue. That's a segue.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
So all I'm saying is pump the brakes. Jane Daniels is doing great right now.
That's rookie of the year right now. For
For
sure.
sure.
Right now.
For
Oh,
sure.
he's got that locked up.
For sure.
The MVP talk.
No.
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 No,
Rookie-
let
rookie of the
him,
year,
give him rookie
absolutely.
of the year. I mean, that's what I would say right
You
now.
have to let the second 50% of this season play out.
I say we're halfway through.
For, even for the
if
rookie of the year.
oh, are you saying that?
I'll tell you. I'll give you a name that can challenge Jaden Daniels, and that's Bo Nix. If he gets Denver into the playoffs, if he gets Denver into the playoffs as a wild card team, I'm not saying he will win it, but I think he can challenge for.
Well,
that
then
position.
but you're assuming that the voters will take into consideration the division he's in,
Yeah.
right?
which is much tougher.
But do they? You know, they're just going to be looking at stats.
Of course they are.
Well, that's what everybody
and
looks at.
and that's what Jaden Daniels has got. Right?
Right.
Like, I mean, it's
Jaden Jones is doing great.
I did not expect that at all.
I didn't expect that, but I also didn't expect the Commanders to do as well as they have been right now.
Well, I didn't expect Jane Daniels to go to LSU and ball out either. After he left
No.
ASU, I thought, okay,
Well, ASU, he was
mediocre,
average run of the mill
Correct.
quarterback. I mean,
correct.
anyway,
Out of his shell, ready to go.
So all I'm saying is don't give up on Anthony.
I'm not. I have a positive outlook on him.
So-
I do.
I think so too. Yeah,
But
for sure.
But I think he needs more help.
Thanks.
All right, I have a couple of fun facts about the NFL real quick. Fun fact: do you know how many games
Love fun
the
facts.
Detroit Lions will play outdoors this season?
2.
Wait, that's it? Or are you just guessing?
He's guessing.
I'm guessing.
Of the 17 games, 17 games,
games.
how many will they play outdoors?
Are you including preseason? Don't be playing with me.
No, just regular season.
Let me walk that back. Less than 5.
regular season. No, I want a number.
Come on, man.
Hey, 1.
2.
3. That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
That was good. That was good. I like
So
that.
it was last week against Green Bay,
Okay, and then they play us.
and then they play the 49ers.
Yep.
And then they play
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
The indoor team gets. Ooh, that's impressive, actually. I think.
So if they don't get the number 1 seed, they ain't going to the playoffs. I mean Super Bowl.
Oh, I was like, what?
You,
That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
I think
well,
that's
okay.
kind of interesting.
Can
Actually,
you see them going to Philly in January?
Philly ain't gonna be there.
Philly will be there.
They'll be in the playoffs. They ain't gonna
Cowboys?
be
That's all I-
Dude,
that's-
Cowboys
they're
are
not
gonna make
gonna
it.
host.
Washington probably will be a wild
They
card.
only have one loss, one less win than Detroit.
I know, but We still got another half of the season.
How
Correct.
okay, we talk about Philly just for 1 second. How amazing is Saquon Barkley, and how bad did the Giants mess it up?
I messed up by not drafting him in fantasy.
Dude,
Why do you say amazing?
I
Did
thought
you
he was
see
done.
him backwards hurdle that dude's head yesterday?
I think
so
it-
that's like
that's a
so.
think
Wait,
he's
wait.
excited.
Time out.
He's excited.
That's supreme
Time
athleticism.
out. So that's an OBJ moment.
What?
Does that make OBJ amazing? No.
First of all, don't talk like that because you were praising almost an LBJ. OBJ when he was on your team. You're like, oh, he's going to be somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
Because
he
he
didn't
was
do
going
nothing.
because he was going to show he showed leadership to the younger guys to how to
All
perform.
right, all right.
That's the only thing I praised about. I didn't praise about him.
When he was on the
field.
Ravens?
Yeah, he hasn't even played on Miami Dolphins yet.
No,
No, he hasn't. Didn't he? Didn't he 2 weeks ago play?
I don't think
so.
he did.
No.
I don't think he came out.
Okay, so anyway,
So Saquon
just say that he's more.
he had a great moment.
I feel like you hate on running backs.
No.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you just hate on Philadelphia.
Well, yeah.
Shout out Sully, we love you, dude.
He had a great moment. He had a great
Love you, Solid.
athletic play. He sure did.
Well, not just that one, but there's so many of them out there. But that one was wild.
Name one besides that one.
Name one.
Yeah, besides that backflip, what else has he done that's been amazing?
all his spin moves and all those crazy things he does, those jukes he's got.
It seems like he's got a little bit more life in his runs this year.
Since
He's
his,
excited.
Since his rookie year, this is the first time we've seen this.
Hey, that one he caught back, who he's jumping backwards
Is
into
it
the
him or
end zone.
is the team?
Hey, the one he got in Brazil, that one he jumped backwards and caught it on the fly like that. That was impressive, dude. He got up there. To jump that high and be that heavy, his leg is heavier. One leg is heavier than me.
I'm split.
I'm 196
I'm
pounds.
Split with both of you. I understand both sides here.
You know what?
You got to pick. You got to
look.
pick.
Listen,
you got to pick.
No, there's
Hey,
no.
hey.
There's no.
we
black
know
and
the
white here.
Yankees lost, but don't be hating
Well,
on everybody else.
You started it with hate, and I'm going to end it with hate.
We're not hating on anything.
No.
I'm just giving Barkley his flowers
He
right
went
now.
100 miles an hour by saying amazing.
Yes,
That shit was crazy.
That's the adjective or the superlative that you used.
correct.
I don't care what I use.
You're using amazing with the guy that we.
That's
haven't
what America does. We go top shelf with our words, guys.
Okay, but Miller doesn't.
I don't.
Miller chooses his words very carefully.
We have not
greatest of all time, Hall of Fame.
We have not
good,
seen
great.
this performance of Saquon since his rookie year. And how many years he's been in the league? 6. So for the
so good.
so for the 5
2018?
years,
You guys drafted 2018.
I want to say that. I could be wrong, but I want to say 2018.
It feels like he's been in the league forever, dude. Like it does.
I think it's only 2018 or 2019. He ain't been around that long.
It's at least 6 years, right? Because the rookie contract is 5 years in the league, right?
Up to, right? Did they give? Well, he
Well,
didn't.
yeah,
he didn't go
was
for
a
his
first-
fifth.
He was
I
a
thought.
first round pick. Yeah.
Yeah, he was first round pick.
Did he get his fifth option though?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure
Oh,
he did.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's just 6 years.
These Giants. What are we doing?
So what I'm saying is,
Sorry, Giants fans.
Sorry,
he
Giants
had
fans.
he had a great play. He had a great athletic moment, just like OBJ did.
Okay, now, but
Don't be saying he's an amazing player.
he is.
No, he's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not Derrick Henry, but he's.
Well, then he's not- well,
I
then
knew
he's
it.
not
I
amazing.
knew that's what it was.
No, hold
I
on,
knew
hold on.
that's what
No,
it
no,
was.
Hold on.
Because McCaffrey,
He's not
Henry.
McCaffrey.
I mean, you guys are all badasses.
Hold on. Amazing talent.
Talent, yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Talent.
So,
but not player.
No,
All right,
no,
here we
you're
go.
rolling your eyes.
Here we go.
Yeah, put up the rolling eyes.
I
emoji
said.
too,
I
by
said.
the
not
way.
player.
Okay, Henry, McCaffrey. You can't put Barkley in the top 5.
I'm
This
not
year-
putting Barkley with McCaffrey.
No, in the
not
top
doing
5.
This year
Oh,
of our or
Well,
for his
then
career.
we can't talk about McCaffrey. He hasn't played yet.
Okay, then.
we
So
can talk about McCaffrey. He's earned it. Come on.
like I would take McCaffrey over
Yeah.
Barkley.
Oh, easy.
Well, no, I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying yes for sure. He's above those guys, and I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said Henry, McCaffrey,
he's in
and
the
then
con- he's in
top
the
5 would be
conversation.
Barkley. So who
Are you putting Derrick Henry in front of Christian McCaffrey? No way. No way.
Oh, get him! Hey, get him!
No way.
Get him!
Now,
Now we got war.
Dude,
Now we got
those
war.
Those are fighting words. Am I going to take Henry second all day long before Saquon Barkley?
there's 2 things why I would take
no
Henry.
more double A's
Henry
starting with you.
There's two things why I would take Henry over McCaffrey.
Okay.
Power.
As a running back, depends on the system you're in. Henry can go anywhere. McCaffrey has to be in that Shanahan style
no.
to shine.
No.
Number 2,
No.
You think
You're
McCaffrey
saying-
would do well in Denver?
You're saying he didn't shine in Carolina?
Hey, do you think he'd do
did,
good in
but-
Denver
but the
right
system
now?
is the same.
When he was healthy,
but the
he
system
did.
is the same. And
it's not.
And number 2 is what you just said. Your best
Okay.
is availability.
I like this. I like this.
Right?
This is
All right.
good.
So because Christian, you cannot count on him to be available for 15 games a season like you can with Henry.
All right.
I have to count that in and saying Henry takes care of his body and allows him to be in the games for the most part.
Yeah, you've
all
seen those
year
State
long.
Farm commercials.
All year long. So that's the only reason. Like if McCaffrey misses 4 games a season and Henry doesn't, Henry's going to have better numbers, better stats. So therefore, you have to say Henry's better because of that. Now, talent-wise, McCaffrey is an all-around running back. Like if I want to go pure talent, like catching out of the backfield, running, of course McCaffrey. But if I'm going to depend on my running back to be there game in and game out for the whole season, I'm taking Henry all day long.
Well, McCaffrey did. In McCaffrey's defense, he did play all games last season, right? He
He
didn't
was
miss
in
any.
all year.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you have both of them healthy all year long,
Well, there's difference. I don't think McCaffrey will strive.
But can
in
you count
Baltimore.
that though?
Yeah, I don't
because
think
we haven't had that. We only had it once with McCaffrey,
McCaffrey, right.
and he's been and Derrick Henry.
I don't think
and Tennessee's always been.
I
Healthy.
don't think McCaffrey talent translates in Baltimore like Henry's does. So I can't say any team,
McCaffrey can go
but
anywhere.
Henry can go anywhere.
you
I kind of go with
take the health
both
out.
ways though, but they both good. But I'm not saying he's a system quarterback or a system running back, but I do want to say is
He can go
McCaffrey can go to most places, whereas he has one style, and that style fits anybody and
Anywhere you go.
everything. Where
Anywhere.
yours is like, okay, do you have a quarterback that can throw to the backfield? Do you have a quarterback and the system's being able to an offensive line that can handle that?
Running backs right now.
That's it. A quarterback to throw to the running back. That's what I'm saying. Did I say that wrong?
I understand what you said.
Yeah, I'm saying like, hey, do you have a quarterback that can throw to somebody on a short leap like that?
Correct.
Because I've seen that plenty of times, and kids can't make that pass for some reason.
So I'm just saying.
wasn't on the topic list, but-
I think
Never is.
Henry's game transitions to all 32 teams. McCaffrey's probably
27.
25.
Oh yeah.
And
Disagree.
that's the only thing.
I disagree.
And I think the health matters.
Well, okay, so
if health if health is the only factor, then I agree. Christian McCaffrey has missed way too many games.
Did they come in the league at the same time?
that's a good question. I have a computer.
Close.
I can look.
Christian was drafted in 17.
I mean,
Then Henry was 15. wasn't he?
Henry was 15 or 16, right?
It was close. You all right? You right over there?
Oh,
Oh no! Did we spill beer?
Yes, we did. New beer and towels.
Oh boy.
yeah. Look up. Did you get on your computer?
I was gonna.
Okay. No. I said, did he get on your computer? No. Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
And
Is Derrick Henry more durable than Christian McCaffrey? Yes.
And I
mean,
think
that's
and I think that's the only thing that we can say that puts him above McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Because talent-wise, I agree with you. Talent overall, all talent, I like McCaffrey.
You know what's frustrating about he didn't even play a down this year.
I know.
And he's been out for so long.
I know.
Do you really train that hard to where your both Achilles?
You can't.
Dude.
You can't. If I have both Achilles inflammation or injury,
No. I know you can't play on that. I know that.
I can't even train on that though.
But I'm saying him taking his training to the brink like he does, like his dad Ed was talking about.
Yeah.
I get it. The guy is every aspect of his body
Right.
is at the top
No, I agree with you.
extreme top performance level, right?
I agree.
Guy's got 6% body fat.
Hey,
Or whatever.
apparently
McCaffrey was 2017 and Derrick Henry was 2016.
Okay.
So 1 year
so
difference.
They're basically the same.
Same.
Yeah.
And they both take care. I mean, Henry take care of his body to the
Henry
point
was
where
top 10 pick, right?
Tennessee was he top 10 pick?
Because Christian, I think, went number 7
4?
overall
Oh,
to
so
Carolina.
7.
Yep.
Actually, he was the 45th overall, second running back selected
Henry?
after Ezekiel Elliott.
There you go.
Oh, that's right. God,
you go.
Ezekiel Elliott. Jeez, let's not even talk.
And look
Only
at that.
two running
and look
backs
at that
taken in the
difference.
top 40.
It's
Night and day.
100%.
Hey, Ryan, you want to hand me that next to the magic line down there, sir? Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So we will get back.
McCaffrey was number 8.
Not yet.
8 to the Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
You were close, numbers.
We will get back into this 49ers thing situation because I have something I want to bring up.
Okay, hang on. Just want to do that list, though.
That's fine.
Thanks to the cleanup crew.
So, other news, other fun facts. Dennis Allen got fired recently.
Oh,
yeah.
color me shocked.
So, this is the second time he's been fired.
I've been told I look like him. Is that true?
I can see that.
I can see that, actually.
I can see that.
Just throwing that out there.
So, this is the second time he's been fired. Do you know who his quarterback was both times?
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, Oakland Raiders. Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Honestly, that's tough.
Okay, question for you. Trivia. When was the last time Chicago Bears won a road game on a Sunday.
Oh goodness.
Last time the Chicago Bears won a road game on Sunday, and I will not use the internet. I was about to.
On a Sunday.
Was it this season?
I'm asking you, when was the last time?
I think it was this
Thanks,
season,
cleanup
right?
crew.
Yeah, they beat the.
I don't even know. You want me to look at their schedule?
Panthers? They beat the Panthers, right? They were in Carolina on a Sunday.
They didn't play Panthers.
They paid, or was that may have been in Chicago, actually.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
You're saying on the road outside?
On the road.
What was the question again?
Don't look it up. I already had
I'm
the
not.
answers.
I was looking at their schedule real quick.
I have no idea. Go ahead.
When was the last time the Chicago Bears won a road game on a Sunday?
Oh, I was just looking at their deal. On a Sunday, I'm gonna say something weird. 2022,
Close.
2021.
Yes. December 26th, 2021.
Against who?
I don't know that one.
Well, hang on.
Was it one of the divisions?
Chicago Bears.
or-
What was the date again?
12/26/21.
Oh, day after Christmas.
Okay, whatever's going on. There we go. You're an asshole, man.
Mariner or Seahawks. All right.
Hey,
okay.
you know what? Check us out. So, just so everybody knows, my kids were at the age where I was like, okay, we're gonna go back to Washington, and they're gonna go to their first Lumen Field, CenturyLink,
That was a
whatever.
snow
they call
game.
it.
The snow
It was
game.
a snow game, right? We didn't know it was gonna snow when we got there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these kids to that game, and this game would frustrated me so bad because they converted on that stupid 2-point conversion in the back of the end zone.
Yep.
And we fumbled the ball.
Was that Jimmy Graham?
No, I don't. Oh, Jimmy Graham was there.
Yeah, I think it
Jimmy Graham was there.
You may have been. Yeah.
Dude, we had that game, and we allowed them to score 11. Oh, no, yeah. They scored 11 points in the
Yeah.
fourth quarter. At the end, it wasn't a snow game like
That was Russ.
it wasn't that,
was
Philadelphia.
Russ last season there.
Yeah, it wasn't the. And this is what sucked. It wasn't the snow game like Lions and Philadelphia like 7 years ago when you couldn't even watch it on TV because the snow was coming down so hard.
Or the Tom Brady game when he threw like 6 touchdowns in the first quarter.
Something silly like that because no one could see Tom Brady. But anyway, so we're watching that game.
How I don't know. How,
And I wanted to take them, but at the time it was like I got vetoed because it was so cold. I'm like, this is the time to
It's
go.
colder when it's not snowing.
Oh, I know, but it was so fun. It would have been a fun game to go to, not a game to be. And the Bears were terrible that year.
yeah.
I don't think we made the playoffs that year actually because of the not games like this.
Every team loses to a bad team.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Don't get me started, dude.
Absolutely.
Do not get me started.
Happens. Happens.
All right, so
Well, actually, at the time they were 5-10, so never mind.
so with all the firings going, on, and we know there's gonna be more firings come.
Hey, man,
come
for
Black
real.
Monday. What? No, I really didn't know the team.
You did.
No, I promise you, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know the team. I promise you. Not on there. I promise you, I didn't know the team.
you
I
might have looked
said
that
date. Well, all the firings going on, right? And we know there's gonna be more firings.
Yeah.
One of the firings we know is probably going to happen. It's going to be in Dallas. So
Yep,
if
yep.
if Jerry Jones was gone, because we know he's the problem, right? If he was gone, how would you fix the Cowboys with coaching? Because I have two candidates that I think that would fix that team.
Not Dennis Allen.
No, I have two candidates. I think one's going to be the head coach.
Are they current coaches now?
One is
Or
not.
they-
One is.
Okay.
But okay, yeah. One is not. One is.
Head coaches. They're
both
one is,
not-
one is a head coach now or no? Oh, okay. But one is a coach right now.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think this is important because I think this would actually.
Nick Saban.
No, I think this would actually put fear into the division
Oh.
if these two guys
Bill
are
Belichick.
there.
Bill Belichick. And Pete Carroll.
I'm gonna just tell you.
They're in the league now?
Yeah,
Oh.
the head coach. I think you have to go after Ben Johnson from the OC from the Lions, and for your DC, you get Robert Saleh. And I think those two guys together.
Yeah,
I
As
think,
coordinators?
yeah, no. Ben
No.
Ben would be the head coach,
Okay.
And then you put Saleh
and
as
you put
DC.
Saleh at DC.
Oh, dude,
I like that.
would-
No, seriously though. If you took Jerry out of the picture, because we know he's the problem.
Well, once
right?
but when he's gone, the curse is gone. Though.
Right. We know he's the problem. He's the black cat in the room. We know that. But if he was gone and you want to fix the Cowboys to be better, which we don't want that to happen, but if there was a smart people in the room that said, I need to fix this team, I think those two teams.
I think Ben Johnson fixes any offense.
But
see that.
you also need to fix the defense. I think Robert
No,
Saleh would
understood.
come in. So I think if you had those
You
two
got to be able to
pairing,
stop the run. They can't
correct.
do that right now.
I think if you had those two pairing with some other talent they have on the team by names, I think those two teams, those two coaches, would drastically change the whole mindset and philosophy of that team without Jerry Jones.
I'm totally vibing with you on this. You name both of those guys part of the staff. What automatically then happens is now you have a personnel draft system that's going to follow that system.
Correct.
And you're going to get players in there that can execute.
Yes.
That's what you're going to do.
Exactly.
And there's some damn good.
I like that.
Exactly. There's some damn good college players coming.
No, I'm saying, I think those two guys, if they and to be honest with you, if those two guys went anywhere together, I think that'd be fantastic.
That's a good call.
And in Detroit's sake, you better hope they have an understudy to Ben Johnson right now, because Ben Johnson is
he's
well,
calling.
I don't want to take anything away from Dan Campbell, because Dan Campbell, I think, is a good.
He's the voice.
Dan Campbell set that culture.
He set that tone. That's the way he rolls.
He is a leader of men. What we talk about all the time, right?
He sure is.
And he's great on those Applebee's commercials.
Is Dan Johnson right now? Dan Campbell right now the coach of the year?
Versus who else? Who else would be a coach of the year? Dan Quinn for sure.
Dan Quinn is right there.
If Denver gets in the playoffs, Sean Payton.
Well, who's doing more with less right now?
Dan Quinn.
Yes, and yes.
Yeah, that's probably right.
But that does not take away from Dan Campbell's candidacy for that.
Oh, then
not at all.
Well, what about you're going to say like Jim Harbaugh maybe?
No,
no,
not Jim Harbaugh. No.
Speaking of Jim Harbaugh, let's just go right into it. Fuck this shit. Let's recap.
Be a lot of editing.
You don't like Jim Harbaugh, do you?
Let's recap. Jim is in San Diego. I'm in LA. I don't care. John is the problem that I have.
Oh, John Harbaugh.
We're going back to Ravens?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's recap, because there was a game last night.
Yes, there was.
There was.
What's your thoughts on the game last night?
Real quick, let's take paper super level or superficial right now. Those unis, dude.
Hey,
pretty nice.
Those flat purple helmets.
The uniform's always been there. It's the helmet that's new.
I know, but
the combination,
the all purple.
To touch base on what he's talking about, the combination was awesome.
And I agree with you that you told me last year. Ravens need to have an all white from head to toe. They need an all white.
That would be sick.
Come on, you can't tell me that wouldn't be sick.
Make that, because every other team.
Not every team, but
and they had
there's a lot.
And they had the old school Raven logo right there.
Bengals just have that.
No,
the Packers unveiled.
Packers
it.
had their.
I love the all white.
Dude,
Packers.
that was sick.
That
all
white
cool.
Packers was nice, right?
Who else? Does anybody else have all white? Cowboys have all white, but they have a silver helmet though, right?
No, it's white with a blue star.
Oh yeah. So I mean, that's not. It's a Cowboys.
You don't have all white.
Niners don't either.
No, we have all white unis, but we still wear the blue helmets.
Blue helmet, yeah.
Same with us. We have the gold helmets with the white.
I could even see the purple helmet with the all white too. I mean, nice. Actually.
Absolutely.
Right.
Anyway, okay, go. Where were we getting?
So, what's your thoughts about last night's game?
Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you, Mark Andrews. Finally, little selfish plug here.
I have things
fantasy.
for this too, but let's not get out of here without me. Put a pin in that.
You're next.
I saw an offense that Lou Anarumo had under control for a good half of football. Stat wise, if you told me that Lamar was held under 100 yards and Derrick Henry had 6 carries for 25 yards at the half, I would say that the Ravens were losing that game.
Tale of two halves.
And they pulled it out. And I went and picked up my son from baseball practice, and I heard it on the radio, Lamar Jackson doing Lamar Jackson things.
Oh, yes.
And but also Joe Burrow was doing things with Jamar Chase as well.
Correct.
That game was the epitome of what a divisional battle is all about.
Absolutely. And especially for a Thursday night.
Ravens are the better team.
Yep.
Easily. They are the better team.
But the Bengals are the best 4-6 team right now.
The Bengals were surging. I think they still kind of can. I don't know if they can get in the playoffs.
NFC for sure. If they're in NFC West, for
they
sure.
could get in the. So here's the thing. They're 4-6 right now.
Yeah.
They have 2 crucial games. Okay. They have next week at San Diego,
Pittsburgh, right?
LA,
LA
Chargers. Which is it got
San Diego.
It got flexed to Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So they have that game, and then they have Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Okay.
They have to win one of those 2 games, if not both those games.
I think they got to win both.
If they stop,
I'm just saying.
If they win
it's an opinion show.
If they win both those games, they're 6-6. The remaining schedule is all winnable games. They got Dallas. They got Cleveland. They got Pittsburgh one more time. But they got easier games to win.
Right.
Okay. It's an interesting teams.
Teams.
I think,
but it had to win. I think they can't go. They can't split. They can't end up after those 2 games. They can't go 5-7 because now you're asking them. They have to basically win out and go 10. I mean, they have to go 5-0 to go 10-7 minimum.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So they're still in the mix. I think, especially if they win those 2 games.
Listen, that team or that game last night, Bengals had it. They had the.
Well, they had both games against Baltimore.
They had an opportunity. Yeah, I mean that drop interception with what was that? Taylor Britt.
Oh, right in the fourth quarter.
It late. That was a huge.
It just went right underneath him.
Opportunity.
I'm not
saying that's an automatic win for Cincinnati.
No, but it helps.
That changes momentum fast.
Certainly helps.
That helps.
That changes momentum quickly.
Now there was the last 4. We talk about, you remember the new rule, okay? The illegal formation and then the premature. Okay, there was the ball snapped at like 4:03. Left in the game.
Yeah,
I saw Ronnie Stanley basically false start because he just jumped back. Do you remember? You know what play I'm talking about?
They didn't call it.
They didn't call it.
I was looking for a flag, and that was a touchdown to Mark Andrews.
Yep, that was a 4. Well, that play didn't result in a touchdown, but I actually think that play went to Zay Flowers actually.
Oh, that's the one on the side, on the hitch,
on the far side.
On the far side.
That drive is what was it? That tied the game, right?
Yeah, that was that drive put him up 28.
Put him up by 7.
28.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, that should have been called, and it wasn't. Right?
Well, there's a lot of missed calls in that game, though.
And they're
it's every NFL game.
But that's the theme.
But my thing is
don't put all these rules out if you can't execute and call them.
Do we agree that Joe Burrow is an elite quarterback?
Well, you're switching gears. Stop.
Yeah, no. Let's stop. Let's stay with.
We're talking NFL referees.
Let's stay with this.
We are.
I know your brain's braining.
We agree that he's an elite quarterback, correct?
I think he is.
So when an elite quarterback gets hit in the face, isn't that not a flag?
Are you talking about on the last?
Oh, you mean when they missed the face
twice
mask on him?
Twice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's a flag. But again, they don't call the false starts. They don't call for the first time all year, the referee didn't call a play against the Ravens that wasn't warranted.
The roughing the passer call. I can't remember who on the Ravens took him down, but it was a drive into.
Washington took him down.
So drive that is consistent with how they've been calling.
Well, then what about the one from Humphrey? What was wrong? They didn't call it on Humphrey. Humphrey drove him even harder to the ground.
They didn't call that, and he hit him late.
That's what I'm saying. Hit him late. Hey, and he took blindsided too. So I was like.
And I saw that. They didn't call that.
They didn't say nothing.
And that 4th down play was not a first down, by the way. He was short, but I'm not going to say.
Oh, you're talking about where they challenged it?
Yeah. No. At the very end of the game, when the 4th
I think Forward Progress put that ball right up, just like on the nose, got it there.
When his knee was down, the ball was just hair shy of that line. They should have respotted it and measured.
Well, that's where we need to go back to. Just stupid thing, but we need to go back to where the lines with the microchips and all the things, like where the line is and where the microchip is. If that ball touched that line, we're good, right?
Yeah.
I know they want to keep people employed, but like they have the technology and they tried it in the preseason, right? Like game 2 or something like that for everybody, or a couple of games they tried to see like how this worked out.
Do you agree?
It worked out, and they didn't. They took it away.
Do you agree with the going for 2?
No.
Yes.
No way.
On the road, because I'm not giving Lamar that ball back.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Because
what happened in Monday night with Tampa Bay? They didn't go for 2, and they went for a 50-50 chance of the coin toss and lost the game. They saw that, and they knew that if 50-50 chance came and Lamar and Ravens received the football,
you're saying Bengals are tired at that point for sure.
No, don't get me wrong.
They're losing.
I had a little bit of cognitive dissonance. I'm like, should we really do this?
I play it safe. And you know why I play it safe?
They losing it
because I made a bet, a 10-leg parlay, and I needed Lamar Jackson to get. Listen, I needed to get 6 more yards rushing, and then I need I needed Zay Flowers, which they called this illegal form. Or no, ineligible man downfield. He wasn't, and he got the 7 yards I needed to get him.
I remember that.
And all I needed was Lamar to get. Lamar was at like 38 yards rushing. I needed 40. Hold on, and then he goes when he got the 38, and then they started down on the ball. I lost even worse now. Like 3 more yards gone. I go. I needed overtime to make that. I know it's a no sweat, same game parlay thing from FanDuel. We love you. Shout out you guys. But I'm telling you right now, I wanted overtime so bad.
Yeah.
Because I would have hit it.
Yeah. More stats.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, legal man downfield. That's been called
silly.
Way more this year. Than
they said it was going to emphasis in the preseason.
Man.
You're going to take 2 steps forward from an offensive lineman? Give me a break. It doesn't even have to do with the play.
It's it's the RPOs.
That's the problem.
It's the screens.
That's
all
the problem
stuff.
I have. Like if the if the action doesn't involve the actual play, what does it matter?
Oh, well,
like if I illegal contact you over here, but the play is way over there, how does that impact that?
Or remember Seahawks game, Kenny Walker shuffling his feet on the farthest sideline, and the ball was thrown to the right.
Non-play impact.
Non-play impact at all. Like, there's nobody on him.
That shouldn't even be an issue.
No, I'm with you.
They're just letter of the law at that point. You
So,
know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I get what you're
Hey,
saying.
that game was great though for a Thursday night football game.
Oh,
it really was.
I don't understand.
The second half was amazing.
It was not great because I don't understand how.
It says the Ravens fan.
I don't-
Anyway,
Amazing, great.
fans,
I don't
fans like just
understand.
love football. That was a fun game to watch.
It was.
And
Not-
Thursday
not-
night
not
games,
the
you
first
get
half.
hey, but you get trash games on Thursday nights. You just
I don't
do.
understand how you know that they only have one fucking receiver and you don't double team him under and over the whole game. I don't
Hey.
care what your plan is. Wherever he's lined up, the safety follows and you have a corner underneath.
so
I
that-
don't understand that.
Hey,
that
the
game-
return fire after they went up 28-21. I was like, what just
The
happened?
so the game-tying touchdown that Chase scored.
How's that not taunting?
80-yard
How-
TD.
how is
I
that
thought
not
ball.
taunting?
I thought that ball was picked off. I'm like, oh shit, and that ball just.
But how is that not taunting when he just walking on the sideline on the goal line?
Oh, yeah, trying to run clock down?
I'm not even talking about that play.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about the one before. I'm talking about the one after that.
But that was the same
Oh,
one. That
I
was the
know.
same. That was the same
No,
one.
it wasn't. No, it
No,
wasn't.
I know what
I'm
you're talking about. Where the two guys jumped in front of it, and then he got it.
The last one where he's in the back corner. of the
Dude,
end
that
zone.
was I
was
gotta
a-
say,
that was a
excellent.
great throw.
That was an
excellent throw.
That was a
Great
way
throw.
better throw
man.
than it was a route or catch.
Because
Great
those two guys, the corner and safety, were like, "Oh no way!"
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
they had an option route. They had an option route underneath, right
Underneath.
before the goal line.
So
and
that the guy kept
dude,
forward.
Ravens had three guys on
I
that
don't
side
get
of the
it.
field.
Yeah. But how's that not taunting?
yeah, and the ref's standing there next to him too.
It reminded- it
He's
reminded
waiting.
me
He's
of-
waiting for him to cross the line.
It reminded me of the Deshaun Jackson Philadelphia
Oh,
Eagles.
the backwards run, like when he. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
But
I mean,
Okay, so
I don't mind
back to
it.
this
It
game
gives a
real
little
quick. I got
character to the
one
NFL.
beef. The thing I wanted to put the pin in.
yeah,
Jamar Chase did something awesome.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns.
Great night.
264.
264.
Great night last night.
which is half of Joe Burrow's stats.
Who won the game?
That's all that
The
matters.
media
That's all
just
that
show.
matters.
They don't care. They just wanted to show that. That's all I saw yesterday was Jamar Chase went off. I'm like, Rashad Bateman had a great game. Derrick Henry had a good game.
Yep.
Lamar MVP 2 times in a row, probably going to happen. Jackson,
Yeah.
had an excellent game. The whole Ravens
the
played
first
awesome.
half. The first half was abysmal.
Either way, I mean,
know.
at the end of
I
the
know.
day,
They won the game.
I'm just
They won
like
the
the.
game. I know.
I'm giving the Ravens a little stroke here. They deserve more media attention than Jamar Chase's empty calories.
Yes.
They weren't all empty calories.
So
but
speaking
you
of-
know.
But it's going to
So-
help. Did Jamar Chase accept that contract, by the way?
No,
Okay, well, that'll help him for sure.
it's gonna increase it.
Well, and
dude, after a
good on
performance
him.
like that,
Good on him.
You said Lamar for the MVP. It's actually
segues, folks.
It's actually MV3, but it's okay.
No, but not two times in a row. That's what I said. Two times in a row.
I know.
Are you listening to me on my own podcast? What are we doing?
He's only 27.
America.
That's what's fun. He's only 27.
That's true.
There was a stat I
Feels like he's
saw.
been in the league forever.
There was a stat I saw that they had the top 5 MVP front runners.
Oh, front runners for the MVP. Oh, here we go. I love this.
Right?
Hey, we'll put this graphic on top of his face again.
They had Lamar in no order. No order. They
just showed all these
They had
guys.
Lamar, Josh Allen, Jared Goff,
Mm-hmm.
Pat Mahomes, and Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts needs to be out of there.
Is he the only one?
Is he the only one that shouldn't be in there?
Him and Josh Allen.
I disagree with that one, but okay.
Hey,
I disagree with that one, but okay.
so you
Who you placing those two with?
yeah, pick your two.
Well, why has it got to be 5?
No, that's what they had. We're
what they
just
had.
going off what the graphic
They had top
showed.
5. They had top
I think
5.
this came from Fox Sports.
They have top
And
5.
if I'm
MVP.
wrong, sorry.
Top 5 quarterback awards, basically.
Oh, quarterback.
No, it's MVP.
No,
but we know,
they're
but we
saying
know
the top
quarterback.
5 front runners for MVP right now.
But we know the MVP in the NFL is quarterback award, right? So it shouldn't be, but we know it is. So they had
Save
those.
that for another pod.
They had those 5 guys as the top 5. They had Lamar, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, and Jared Goff.
Jared Goff needs to be in there.
I'm saying only 3 of those guys needs to be there. 2 of them needs to be out and replaced by who?
Who are the two you?
But who are 2 of you saying? Because you said Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts needs to be out. So who's the other 2 that needs
Yeah,
to
who
be
would you
in?
put in there if you had to pick 5 right now?
I put Jaden Daniels over.
Okay,
Jalen
that's
Hurts.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
I don't have another one yet.
No.
No.
So you have to,
He could be anybody.
So do you
Soft
leaving
spot.
it? So you leaving in Josh Allen?
I'm leaving.
then?
I'm leaving it.
So you leaving Josh Allen?
If I got to leave 4 in, I'm going to take Jalen Hurts out before I take Josh Allen out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you have?
I'm definitely taking Jalen Hurts out.
Yeah.
Why is he even on the picture?
For sure.
Why is he on the graphic? What are we doing?
know.
I'm not hating on Jalen Hurts, but I'm like, you're not in the conversation right now.
No.
Right.
It's just
I
'cause he's
do
a
like the
quarterback.
Jaden Daniels pick.
Yeah.
That would have made a little more sense. He's
Correct.
playing well right now.
Correct.
I'm going to put the running back out there, Derrick Henry.
Sure.
I'm not doing that. I swear to God.
Kind of feels like it, but yeah.
My arms are tired.
stranger.
My arms are tired. I need somebody else to do it. I am right there with you.
Okay, so
I'm
I
taking out.
can't leave Josh Allen in there though.
Yeah,
Still.
I can. There you can.
You still want to leave Josh Allen in there?
He's 7-2, and his stats are just right there. He's 7-2. His stats right there. He's not a front runner because he lost to the front runner. Okay.
But I'm just definitely taking Jalen Hurts out.
Jalen Hurts and Mahomes are out.
Mahomes definitely isn't he second in interceptions? Like, why are you in the conversation?
So
right now?
Mahomes and Hurts.
Who was
out.
we did this last week. I'm sorry, but I don't remember. You weren't here, but who has the same stats as Mahomes right now? That's a rookie or a second year guy. That man, we just saw this.
We did see that.
Rookie
who
or
just
second year guy?
Who just got traded? Oh,
Fields. It was Fields.
Justin Fields?
No, was it Fields?
no, because they said, they feel bad for. Oh, Will Levis has the same stats as Will Levis has the same stats as Patrick Mahomes right now. Maybe not after last weekend.
I could argue
He's been out for several weeks, right? Will Levis?
Yeah.
If you're going Mahomes has the same stats as him.
If you're going to replace a quarterback with a quarterback, I can say Sam Darnold could be the number 5.
Oh,
Because we know the MVP is a quarterback award, right? So I can't put Derrick Henry.
well, then I'm putting Geno Smith in there.
Because we can't put
Go Hawks.
So we can't put Derrick Henry there because we know it's a quarterback award,
But it's
right?
running backs have won it, though.
So if I have to once or twice,
Sean Alexander,
3 times, right? Sean Alexander,
Adrian Peterson.
and Lane Thomason.
Yep.
So if I have to, did Peyton Manning win? Not Peyton Manning. What Peyton win MVP?
He had to have.
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sure he
Roger Craig did. Not Roger Craig.
So that's 4.
Marcus Allen did.
Marcus Allen won MVP. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
So okay, but you have to take away a quarterback and put a quarterback in because we know quarterback award, right? So if I have to take
Which
away,
is really painful to do.
I'm gonna put in Sam Darnold as top 5 MVP voting right now.
Yeah.
What about
Based on what's going on.
I was going to
Correct.
say I almost
Correct.
said Baker Mayfield, but I'm like,
Correct. Not yet.
He's better than Patrick Mahomes. Stat wise,
yes.
he's better than Patrick
Right now,
Mahomes.
right now.
Well-
yes. But his team's 8-0.
Don't give a those
with the-
Chiefs defense.
with the help
those
with the
Chiefs
referees.
defense is helping that team right now.
No, the referees are helping that team.
They always will.
Hey,
because there's
they always
4.
will.
You know who we're talking
Because
about.
there's 4 to 5 games they should not have even. That should not happen. The pass interference against
Oh, the
Cincinnati.
Atlanta game, they should have lost Atlanta.
The pass interference against Cincinnati. The pass interference against Atlanta. The 5 illegal formation calls on Ronnie Stanley in Baltimore game. First game stall
Or
drives.
all of the holds
NFL
against Nick Bosa a few weeks ago.
Oh,
I mean,
what about the right tackle? What are we doing?
Right, it's false start every time.
It's every time.
Oh,
that
my
dude's
gosh.
like. So you saw you said it earlier with the Bengals. The right tackle that came
Yeah.
off the line too fast.
No, it
Or
was
was Ronnie Stanley.
It was
Oh,
Ronnie
Ronnie
Stanley.
Stanley.
Yeah.
But Juwan Taylor for the Chiefs,
I know.
always.
Dude, it's been every tackle of every team this year.
no, he's
not
worse.
like this. No.
He's bad.
Especially
Not
when you have it on
every-
national television. There's more eyeballs on
No,
it,
I know,
and you
I
see
know.
it, and you're
Yeah.
just going.
I know. I'm just saying varying degrees, but every tackle has been guilty of it this year, at least once.
All right.
No, I mean, but they call it fairly regularly. For the Chiefs, they don't call that shit. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they didn't
sorry.
call it
I am messed
Sorry
up in
for
the head
what?
right now.
Why?
I am not putting Sam Darnold in there.
Do you need another beer?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not putting Sam Darnold in there. No. I don't care.
Kirk Cousins?
No. I know his record is bad, but I'm putting Joe Burrow in the top 5. That man
Oh, dude.
has proven to me.
Just say the last 2 games against Ravens.
He can play well. He can,
I am giving
that-
him his props.
He can play quarterback.
He is a damn good quarterback.
With a bad
He is.
wrist.
He is easily top 3 quarterback in the league.
There were at least 5 plays last night where I'm like, he's sacked.
And
no, he wasn't.
And he's more mobile than I realized.
100%. Yeah.
I am
But
giving
he's
him-
kind of fearless. Like you always say, it's
I
like
am-
it's hard to step up in the pocket like that.
And I'll say this. I'm going to use the word great here. I'll say that he has great pocket awareness.
correct.
He
I
does.
agree.
That's
I
solid.
agree.
He does.
Yeah,
I
for
agree.
sure.
I'm gonna even go a step further. I think he's a great quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. He can put it on a dime anywhere.
Do not look
think-
at the last 4 episodes, guys.
I think he's a great quarterback. I even think he's pushing. No,
We'll just pass him along.
Can I take that one? Thank you. I'm over here picking.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Summer.
Thank you.
It don't matter. Just pass.
I'm going to say he's an elite quarterback. He's top 3 in the NFL.
I can't argue with that.
After last night's performance, 5 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns?
Just
4.
Yeah, 4.
Just the body of work.
Thanks, fantasy football.
The body of work and the guy.
Yes.
The
Joe Burrow should
right?
be. If his team was 6-4, he could be the front runner.
He is why they're 4-6.
Oh, for sure.
Honestly, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
I do.
I mean that. Well, I mean, and the defense is not bad. So why are they 4-6, man?
Okay, you have
mistakes.
You
at
have the number 1 sack leader on your defense right now.
Yeah, you do.
And you have the number 1 receiver in the league right now.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson got something to say about that.
No running game.
But the numbers wise, I mean, I think Chase has the better numbers.
As of yesterday, for sure. That's a big game. That's a huge boost when you get something like that.
I think Burrow is easily right now number 2 quarterback in the league.
I did not see the Bengals run the ball last night at all.
Is his name Chase Brown? Is that
They got 42 yards. But,
Joe Burrow was dropping back every single freaking play.
He threw 56
because you're
times
going
or
against
something.
number 1 run defense. You can't run the ball.
But
But you
Well,
can't
how do
throw
you
the ball.
how are you supposed to come
But
back
that
in the fourth quarter against the Ravens without throwing the ball?
that amplifies your argument.
And that's
What I'm saying.
And he threw the ball 56 times.
And he still did very well.
But when you throw the ball 56 times, I expect you to have at least 350 plus yards.
I expect more.
Didn't
I
he?
expect interceptions. I expect
56 throws?
I expect.
Didn't he have 350 or 360 and 4 tutties?
When?
Burrow.
When?
I expect
Last night.
turnovers.
420.
Oh,
Dude, he was.
then what are you talking about? 56
he was,
is.
He was lighting
If
it
you
up
throw
last
the
night.
ball 56
You
times.
said you didn't. So you just said you expect 56. You made it sound like he didn't throw for 350
No.
plus.
I'm saying if you throw the ball for 56 times, I expect you to have 350 plus yards.
No,
I don't.
Yes.
For
I
sure.
don't. Not against that defense.
Yes.
Well, Kyle Hamilton went out in the, what was that, second quarter, third quarter, whatever it was.
we're the worst pass
quarter.
defense there is.
It's also on the road. It's also a divisional game.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
If you throw 56 times, if anybody throws 56 times, you don't expect them to get 350 yards?
Not with.
it's
no.
You
I
expect
don't.
that, but does it happen all
No,
the
I
time?
don't.
I'm sure it doesn't
is
always
why.
happen.
This is why it amplifies your argument that Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. Because if you expect Baker Mayfield to throw 56 times, he's thrown at least 3 picks. He is.
That's true.
Well, Burrow should have had one.
Well,
He should have had one.
okay, I get it, but I'm saying, oh, you talking about the one in the end zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did that get reversed?
Because they said his side of his foot hit the out of bounds for the second foot
Did
came
the
down.
video evidence show that?
No.
Or well, I don't know.
In my eyes, it didn't show
Replay
that.
help.
Anyway,
But
I'm
come
saying
on, what
there's
are
a
we
lot of
doing?
quarterbacks out there. A lot of.
Okay, better
what I'm saying,
better preferences. A quarterback like Joe Burrow throwing 56 times, you should get 350 plus.
Okay, well then there's not a lot like Joe Burrow. So yes, I would agree with that.
So
Where are we going with this?
I don't know, but you threw the ball 56 times though. Like, of course you're going to have those numbers.
I mean, if you can't run, you got to do something,
Right.
Right. And you got a damn good quarterback.
Damn
you
good
got a
quarterback.
damn good.
So yeah, I'm going to put him in my
you've
top
got-
5. In my top.
And how many damn tight ends
Off
the
top
Bengals
three.
have? They have like 2 or 3 that can catch a ball.
Mike Gesicki.
I'm gonna put Burrow in top 3 in MVP voting, even though this team is losing.
I mean,
That's. I get that. I would
not
agree with
gonna-
that. No.
I think he's
Bengals did the right thing by taking him number 1 overall back
for
in
sure.
2020.
But
2019, whatever it was.
It wasn't just that though. They did the best thing by drafting Jamar Chase as well.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
I
they
could-
had.
'cause I don't think-
where in the order was Chase taken?
I don't know what
look.
order he
Was
was,
he
but
a
I know
first
it
round?
was the same year.
No, I know that, but
Yeah,
was
oh
it
yeah, it's first round.
Okay.
First round.
All right.
They had 2 first round picks.
Well, there you go.
So,
There-
but
yeah,
that was perfect though.
And they lit the league on fire when they came right in. That was yeah.
No, well, he tore his ACL.
Well, but yeah. Yes, he did. Yeah. But I'm saying Jamar Chase has been
Joe Burrow
good.
was number 1 overall in 2020, and then
Yep.
Jamar Chase was 5 in 2021.
Oh, the next year. The next year.
Okay.
So because remember he tore his ACL 2020. They sucked, and they got Jamar Chase.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Was it early in the year that he tore his ACL?
like game 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, it was. Okay.
Yeah, they suck.
All right. What do we do? Are we breaking down the rest of the
All right, week 10. Rest of week 10.
We're probably gonna. What are we picking? What are we doing? We're doing week 10.
Yeah,
Are we picking games or are we
Yeah.
just
Is there
analyzing
anything
now?
other? Hang on.
there is, but it comes later in this week pick. So
Oh, hey, don't forget about that one thing I talked
are
about.
we analyzing
the one
every
thing I
matchup
told
right
you
now?
that I was like, I can't believe
forgot.
that's a thing.
what is the thing? I forgot. Oh, Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones thing?
Well, we'll talk about it right now because right now we have Giants is favored by 4.5 at Panthers in Germany.
Oh, it's the 7:30 game. for Arizona. Everybody else, figure out your own times.
Let's first talk about the Daniel Jones stats.
This stat is so crazy. Ryan, have you seen this?
No, I have not.
Okay, so
But he's the angry runs winner for last week.
shout out Kyle Brandt. He's cool. I like Kyle Brandt. He's cool.
He's got the scepter, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Daniel Jones, he's got the scepter.
Someone will get.
Anyway.
Derrick Henry has 3 of them. Don't worry about it. Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
You don't watch Good Morning
You
Football?
don't watch Good
Kyle
Morning
Brandt?
Football? Kyle
Why?
Brandt?
Why?
do you mean why?
I'm in school.
With Peter Schrager?
I'm at school. I don't have time for that
It's
shit.
on at 5 a.m.
You don't know angry
You're not
runs?
at school at 5 a.m. You know Angry Runs?
I get up
Shout out
and get
Good
ready.
Good
Yeah,
Morning Football.
dude.
I get
I
up.
On NFL Network. That show's great.
Yeah, it is. I watch it.
I still wish they had Kay Adams. I'm sorry. But, Jamie
Erdahl's not.
Erdahl's great, too. Shout out to her. She did a great job at the Vikings game. It was big,
she went and did the skull
big dream for her. So, shout
So,
out them.
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know the angry runs at all?
sure
You've
don't.
never heard of that? That's
It
a
was
thing,
re-
dude.
anyway.
That is a thing. Anyway,
It's really cool.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, so this is the stat. The Chiefs won 2 Super Bowls between Daniel Jones' most recent 2 passing touchdowns at MetLife
Oh,
Stadium.
God.
How
Yeah,
insane is that?
I know.
Let me read that one more time. The Chiefs have won 2 Super Bowls between Daniel Jones's most recent 2 passing touchdowns at MetLife Stadium. 2 touchdowns.
And they chose him over Saquon Barkley.
And they paid him.
And they paid him.
They paid him a big contract.
He is their starting quarterback. I mean, it's
$40
It's
million.
not. It's not.
Yeah, no big deal.
It's not. It's they paid him
They should have.
Yeah.
They should have kept Saquon.
because he was drafted. Remember, guys, he was drafted in
Number
2019. Number
Number
6.
eight.
Number 6.
Six. Number six.
2019. The
At
same
a Duke.
draft as Kyler Murray.
At a
Oh,
Duke.
so let's talk about
Duke.
Daniel Jones' contract real quick.
Why?
4-year,
Yeah,
160 mil.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
it's $40 million a year, which is cheap.
That's run of the mill right now.
It's cheap
That's run
right
of the
now.
mill.
And a 36 mil
Purdy's
signing
going to get
bonus.
60 million in the offseason.
Oh, no, he will.
No,
Yes, he will.
He'll get 50. He'll get 55.
Oh, you know what they'll
56.
do? They'll talk him into giving just a big signing bonus and
Yeah.
like, hey,
He
you want to
won't
be a
get
team
60.
player?
He won't get 60.
Let's keep this team going.
Okay.
No one.
You don't think they would do that?
One,
No.
He won't get 60.
Yeah, you will.
I don't think he'll get 60.
You guys want to look at the last top 5 quarterback contracts? Because
No, but I just want to talk about the Daniel Jones thing for a second.
that's what we started with.
And
Well-
we're gonna stay there. I think the Giants have got to be the most misled, just
Jesus.
unprofessional franchise. Dude, what do they do from here? They have nobody.
They got to scrap it all, man.
They have nobody, dude.
They have to. They what? So
you
Malik-
can't fire
Malik
the
Neighbors?
owner.
no. But what they have
They got
to
Malik
do.
Neighbors. That's it.
They
Yeah,
got.
exactly.
They got to
Kayvon-
go.
Kayvon Thibodeau?
Well, the new GM that's right now has drafted great players. Thibodeau, Neighbors. What they have to do is suck it up and fucking draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
They're going to have to.
Or
they gotta separate from Jones,
Or
yeah.
they have to go out there and you know what? Go sign a Russell Wilson or a Justin Fields kind of a guy for a stop go kind of a thing.
Yeah, because they're not going to be on that team next year.
Correct.
Justin
One of
Fields
them
and
won't
Russell
be there.
Wilson will not be on that team. Next
One of
year.
them won't be there, right?
Correct,
So
correct.
go get the best available option right now.
Go get Justin Fields, man.
Exactly.
Go get him.
He
Go
can't
get
be
him.
He can't be any worse.
Worse than Daniel Jones, right? So go get Justin
Oh,
Fields.
he's way better. Than
I'm not saying no.
Daniel Jones. Yeah.
Or you know what? If Carolina is really not for Bryce Young, go.
Oh, Carolina's going to do it. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to go gap. Who's the kid we talked about 2 weeks ago?
Colorado. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Cam Ward.
You were talking about, the kid from,
Miami or Colorado?
Colorado. What's his name?
Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders. Yeah. Sorry.
So-
I think you just said that. My bad.
Yeah.
You talking about it? It's a foregone conclusion. Carolina's taking the quarterback, right?
It has.
In this-
You got to do that.
Unless Bryce Young in the next 7 games,
Because he has an opportunity to save his career.
Unless Bryce Young in the next
Carolina.
7 games does what
Maybe.
Jordan
I don't
Love
know.
did last year in 7 games,
Right.
And just out of nowhere, just
I
light
don't
it
know
up.
when to light it up.
He ain't doing that.
How awesome. Sorry.
That just goes back to what we were talking about. The young guys need help. They need to sit back and watch for a while.
Green Bay's
you
got it
get thrown
figured
into the
out, man.
fire. That's tough, man.
How is that not enough of a model to encourage that across the league? What Green Bay has done since 1992. 1992, dude.
3 quarterbacks.
I was
since
8
1992.
years old, and they've had 3 quarterbacks since I was 8.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I was going. To
And
high
you're
school.
watching the carousel go on all these other teams.
You were what?
going to high school.
Well, yeah, you're a lot older than me.
You're like
You're
90s.
You're
like-
graybeard, bro. I can see it right now.
Oh,
I love you, though.
Speaking of gray beard,
Oh, here
Yeah.
we go.
What's up?
what month is it?
November. It's November all day.
I know.
Get on
I
board.
Know, I know. Dude.
Get on board.
You know what? I just got my haircut today. And
Okay.
so did my son. We just got our haircuts
That's fine.
today. I
Get
know.
on board because he's been fucking up too.
I shaved 2 days ago. My bad. I forgot.
I shaved 3 days ago.
Now you have it. Now it's on record.
All right. So I don't shave.
No
for the
shave
rest of
November.
the-
Why would
All
you
right.
no shave November?
Prostate.
Prostate cancer.
It's for the men. It's for
For
us.
the men. It's for the boys.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good cause.
Okay, so who we got? Giants 4.5 at Panthers in Germany.
Giants take that game.
Panthers.
I say Panthers win it.
So do I.
I'm serious.
Giants take it.
I can't trust Janet Jones.
I get it. I can't trust Bryce.
That's a
Young right
coin
now.
flip game just because of where it's at.
And I think 4.5 is too high.
Oh, are you bringing in like who's going to cover?
Yeah,
4.5,
that's what.
yeah.
Hey, you pick what you want. Just say you could take points. You could take whatever.
Yeah,
or money line, whatever you want.
Oh, no. If you're talking straight, I thought you were just talking about picking winners. No, Panthers cover.
Okay.
Panthers cover.
But this, on a show we like to do bets.
Okay.
But I'm also saying Panthers wins too. Okay. I'm taking Panthers money line. All right. Patriots at Bears. Bears -7.
Hold on a second. What?
Eight.
Oh, you guys want to go to the court?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Where is it?
You got to take your little brother. It's not that far.
You don't have shoes.
They'll be okay. Hey, just don't play too hard. We'll cut this out. No worries. Cal, you gonna go with them? They need a supervisor. They want you to supervise. No, Cal. Yeah, backyard, garage, whatever you guys got to do.
Side gate open.
Yeah, all of it's open. They have that brand new court over there. That's
Yeah, I
it's
saw
nice.
that.
It's
I
fancy.
saw that. Yeah, it is nice.
In the neighborhood.
Cool. It's awesome.
Patriots at Bears. Bears -7. I'm taking Bears.
Yeah, me too.
Bears. You said Patriots at Bears.
Yeah.
Bears winning that game.
I'm taking Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed. I mean, I don't know too much about the Bears this year, honestly, but I feel like the Patriots have a really stuffy run defense, and Caleb Williams just put pressure on him. He's going to falter. What are you going to do?
So you're taking Patriots.
I'm going to say the Patriots win on the road.
Okay.
So Patriots plus
I'm taking Bears.
Plus
I think
7.
they win that game.
Yeah, Patriots plus 7.
Bills -4.5 at Colts.
Why is the one 4.5?
I know.
Oh, it says open -2. So what happened?
Oh, what happened then?
So yeah, open up. I got Vegas insider.
So mine was as of
That's fine.
Mine was as of Tuesday. So I have these
yeah.
numbers are as of Tuesday.
So right now, everybody's
sorry,
at
Wednesday.
that's fine. Everyone's at -half FanDuel. Whatever, -3.5.
So it went
They
down
never
from-
let you have full points FanDuel. Fix that.
So it went down from -4.5 to -2.
No. It started with
Oh,
-2.
I know why.
And it went up.
Because Coleman's not playing.
The rookie.
Rookie's not playing.
Yeah.
And we don't know if Cooper's playing yet because there's a wrist injury last week. He didn't play.
I was gonna
But
say,
even then, the Colts,
without
really?
even knowing that, I'm taking the Colts on that game.
Colts at home.
Ooh.
Yep. Joe Flacco, bro.
Remember how you say like some teams just lose to random teams? You're like, what just
I'm gonna say
happened?
Colts too then.
I just
Knowing
I just
knowing
think-
what I know now with Coleman being out and Cooper being iffy,
Hey.
I'm taking
His
Colts.
two receivers. And what do we talk about Josh Allen all the time?
Yeah, I'm taking Colts.
I'm gonna say Colts at home too. Let's go.
Okay,
But you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tease that to +3.
It's really not that big of a. It's really not that big of a stretch, though, if you think about it.
No, because you
know what I
never
mean?
know in those AFC matchups like
but
that.
is this a trap game for them because they have Kansas City coming in next week?
Who does?
Bills.
Good.
So this could be a trap game for them.
Buffalo. and
They're already
Kansas City are
overlooking.
playing
Hey,
the
they're
regular
already.
season.
Are you saying they're already overlooking the Colts?
Correct.
That can happen for sure.
Correct. All right, next game is Broncos at Chiefs.
Why?
Chiefs
Because
minus
it's
9.5.
Human beings. That's what they do.
Chiefs minus 9.5. Home to the Broncos. Another trap game.
But right now we've got it opened at 9.5, and now right now it's -7.5.
7.5.
1.5 swing. Just
Chiefs got that game.
now. I think Chiefs win.
But I don't know if they win by. They could win 27-7.
I can see. I was gonna say it should be 26-20 or
Chiefs
something.
win by 2 touchdowns or more.
Oh,
Yes.
big time.
Yes.
So they cover -9.
Yeah.
You heard it here
You
first.
see what happened last week, dude?
Divisional game though, man. It's
Divisional
different.
game, and they always
Division-
somebody
Kick the
was
shit
split
out of the
Doesn't
Broncos.
matter though. The Browns beat us because we can't catch them for interception. So
or catch the ball.
divisional games are way different. Like the Broncos know how to play against their division, right? So I think that in their defense is still
just
number
wait.
3.
Just
Their
wait on
defense is
this.
number 3.
I know.
Kansas City's offense is not as explosive as Baltimore's. They won't put up 41 points
understand.
on Denver,
But it's going to happen.
but they won't put 41 points on Denver.
It's gonna happen.
No, they won't, but they'll win by 2 touchdowns.
So
I
you
like
say
that
like
bet.
27-7?
I say 28-10.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I can see that.
I can see that. I'm picking the Chiefs. Don't get me wrong.
No,
But I don't.
Chiefs have a pretty good defense.
you don't think they're going to win by
2 touchdowns.
14? Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm gonna say 20 to 10.
They could win by like 12 or
I'm
something.
gonna say 20-10.
Okay.
Damn, I don't think it'd be that low.
Both are,
I don't think it'd be that low
both are
scoring.
realistic.
Right.
Yeah.
Falcons minus 3.5 at Saints.
minus 3.5
It's
at
that right now,
Saints.
It opened up at -1.5, but now it shot up to -3. So they're saying
Because of the firing.
because of the firing, a new coach. Who's the head coach now? Anybody know?
Riz something.
No idea.
What?
His name is Riz. I don't know.
Jeez,
Last name is Riz. I don't know.
I have no idea. One of the coordinators, right?
Yeah, I think it was defensive coordinator.
Let's look his name up so we get it right.
So
Darren Rizzi.
That was close.
You're very close. Good job, James Miller. Hey,
okay, so Falcons minus
He watches
3.5
football.
at Saints.
I'm
ladies and
saying
gentlemen.
the Falcons win that.
I'm saying Falcons win.
Yeah.
Falcons.
I know there's always
It's
those
an
anomalies every now and then, like an interim coach just kind of wins, but they already have kind of the relief of you have nothing to lose. But I feel like the Saints, it's too late now.
Yeah.
It's already over.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
And they came out of the gate on fire.
2 games.
Two games.
And
And
lost
they
7
lost
straight.
7 in a row.
Nobody's talking about that shit anymore.
And lost
Nobody.
like 6 straight.
Yeah, they suck. They're the Aints.
All right, 49ers minus 6.5 at Tampa Bay. 6.5 still?
What'd you say it was?
6.5.
Oh, I gotta find this one. You said 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers and Bucks.
Oh.
at 6.5.
I think they cover that. I think they can win by 7.
So it opened at -4, and now it's pushed to 6.5. So
I think they can win by 7.
the Bucks played really well though that last Monday night game where I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
they're on a
what-
short week.
No, I get that,
The
but I
Niners
mean,
are coming off the bye.
Correct.
Who do they get back? Who the Niners getting
They
back?
get McCaffrey back. They
McCaffrey
get
back.
Jennings
oh,
back.
is this his first game?
Yeah,
And Jennings gonna play?
yeah. And they've got everybody healthy except for Greenlaw and obviously Ayuk is out.
Is he
for the
coming
year.
back this year? Greenlaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just not this week though.
No, I'm going 49ers winning and taking points.
Oh,
I think they take.
I think they win. Yeah, I would say they win like
they have to.
They win
They're 4-4.
24. Yeah,
They have to. They're 4-4. You look at their like.
Yeah, they can't
lose
afford
this
to
game.
lose.
They can't lose this game. 'Cause
yes,
they've
they
already-
can. The whole NFC West is going to end up being
they've already-
7 and 9.
But they've already lost two NFC West games. We lost
Right.
to the Rams,
Arizona
lost to the
and
Cardinals.
Rams. Yeah.
We've already lost and both. Well, one was away, one was home. But yeah, no, it's they need to win this game for sure.
Now,
Yeah, I would say they cover. They were going to win. They're going to win 27-15 or something like that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah.
I would say they win. I think they put up 30 on Tampa Bay.
Ooh,
I do.
Tampa Bay's defense better than that.
They
though.
are. They are. They're good.
but it's
I
on the
think-
road, short
I
week. I get it.
I was looking at a 24-14 kind of a game.
I can see that.
I could also see that.
We're the last, and it's been
And-
24-7
and listen-
the whole time. And then
listen,
Right.
if it is that, great.
Right. So
you're just looking for a dub.
That's all
so
I want.
I have a question for you two gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
especially this one here.
Since we're on this topic,
Since we're on the 49ers.
Oh, here we go.
All right, love
Do I need more beer for this?
You might.
yeah,
I might-
I'll take another one.
Why hasn't Bosa been fined yet?
Do you want to do the whole NFL first before we get into
Are
that?
we gonna bring
No.
in- I don't
Right now.
I don't want to bring in politics right
Because
now. I don't want to
because
do that.
and this was before I knew you were coming. Because this man over here has said one of the reasons why Kaepernick was blackballed was because of money.
Goodness. Okay.
Because of money.
Yep.
But I'm saying who owns that money?
What do you mean?
What
Explain.
nationality owns that money?
What do you mean? What nationality owns that?
What ethnicity? What color owns that money? That
Right.
are losing money.
You talking about NFL owners?
Yeah.
But there's all walks of life in the NFL ownership.
No.
There's Middle Eastern guy who owns the Jaguars.
One. Majority of the NFL owners are,
White.
so they lose their money.
Sure.
But Bosa can't get fined or get blackballed because why?
Wasn't the rule?
Hold on.
He hasn't gotten fined, and it's in the rule books, and he has not gotten fined.
I think
and,
hold on.
and he should have been.
Hold on.
And
He will be.
And the public has not acknowledged that incident like they did with the peaceful protest, not even about politics, on Kaepernick.
Let's look at this thing on the scale. Look at the scale real quick, Miller. You got one guy that did it for a couple of games, and then it caught fire, and everyone did it. Hold on, just let me finish.
Mm-hmm.
You got a guy who showed up in an interview, wore a hat that says "Make America Great Again."
Can't do it.
Hold on, listen. He wore the hat. He crashed the thing. Inappropriate at the time. Not necessary. I get it. Also, look at that scale. Kaepernick caused a wildfire of stuff that happened. The teams lost. They lost a ton of money. Now listen. If everyone started doing what Bosa did, yeah, by all means, we got an argument. Right now, we don't have an argument. Just find Bosa and move on with life.
But they haven't.
But they will.
But they haven't.
Okay. Well, actually, let's see. Let's find out.
And the other thing,
Maybe.
I want to say is this:
Say it.
who was the president at the time?
You keep saying that. That's weird.
But is it not true?
But Donnie T did not cause him to.
He blew up the NFL because of that.
No, I think he was upset because
he attacked the NFL.
Not like that though. He didn't push it in that direction.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because I think you have honestly. I think you have more of a
No. He wasn't president yet.
2016.
He wasn't president yet. He got elected in
2020
in 2016.
20,
but
no,
he didn't take
2020.
office until 2017.
But he was elected.
Yeah, but no, he wasn't elected before that.
He's just a famous guy anyway, so I guess you could say you're kind of right. He's just a famous guy anyway. So
2016, he was elected in November.
I get that, but that happened before.
It wasn't
November.
the cause of that.
But he made a big deal about it though after the fact.
That seems weird though. You're trying to blame him for it though, because it was already in motion.
I'm not blaming him for it. What I'm saying is that he had put a lot of that push. He pushed
that fell
that
on
forward.
his lap. I'm not
And
defending
he pushed that forward toward the NFL. Because he was mad because the NFL botched him from buying the Buffalo Bills.
No, they didn't botch him. He got outbid. He said that on Joe
he
Rogan.
outbid.
He got outbid.
He said
$1.5 billion, and then the other guy came up with $3.5 billion.
They purposely did not take his money.
Well, he put it out there. I mean,
Well, of course you're gonna put it out there. They purposely didn't take him as an owner for the Buffalo Bills, and he's bitter by that.
let's see.
And no, Nick Bosa has not been fined yet. You can look it up.
I'm just saying if that's in the rule book, he needs to be fined.
It is in the rule book.
He'll get it. He'll get it.
No, okay.
I mean, how long do fines take though?
You know when when was that game?
Was that Sunday night?
2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Almost
Was it 2 weeks ago? I thought it was Sunday night.
Yeah, because they had their bye.
It was 2 weeks ago. We know fines happened the same week.
Hold on.
We know fines happened the
He's right
same
about
week.
that. Yeah, the fines happen
Yeah,
usually
so
the
he
day after.
he did say he violated league's rule against wearing, displaying, or otherwise conveying
Correct.
personal
And
messages.
we know the fines happened the same week. And he had not been fined for 2 weeks.
When you look at it just from that angle, he should have been fined a long time ago.
Correct. And
No,
he has
I'm not
been.
saying you're wrong. I was just I don't know. Like, did they get fined and we haven't seen it yet?
No, he hasn't been fined.
But I'm just saying, when you bring in the whole like Kaepernick thing with him, it's like
Those are two different dynamics, man.
yeah.
Those are two different
not
things.
two different dynamics.
They're two different things.
Because one was in the rule books and one was not.
What do you mean?
Kaepernick was not in the rule. Kaepernick did not do anything that was not guarded in the rule books, or it was not harmful to anybody, or it was not disrespectful to anybody. What Bosa did was he put his political.
Well, there was already
aspect-
a precedent set before Bosa did it, right? And
Right.
so
No,
because the political climate
but,
is so
but because of that,
divisive.
but because of that, it should have been even harder. It should have been. It should have reacted faster and more harshly toward Bosa because of what happened in 2016.
No, absolutely, he needs to be fined, 100%.
And it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And there's a history of Bosa saying these kind of things from his past, as far as Twitter accounts and stuff like that.
He thought that the Niners weren't going to draft him because of his pro-Trump
Correct.
stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's just things that has happened that he has done, and the other players have done, and it's not consistent. So I'm asking
Is it not
you,
consistent because of his skin color?
I'm asking you, why is that?
That part I don't know. Do you think it's going to be severe enough that they're like,
No.
they have to mull it over?
No.
I'm just putting it.
I'm just saying-
I think
There's
Miller's argument is because it hasn't happened yet, it's not.
Well,
gonna
how long did
happen.
it take to suspend fucking Colin Kaepernick, guys? What are we talking about? You know what I mean? That took forever.
Well, but
That's different.
Now it's how's
I
it
think
different though?
They didn't
but the
suspend
argument
him,
is
though.
the argument is that it's more clear cut here. It's in the rule book to not.
And they
do
didn't
that.
suspend Kaepernick. He
No,
just
I
got
get that.
ba-
I get that. You're
They
right
didn't suspend Kaepernick. He's got blackballed. That's totally been
Still
different.
lost billions of dollars for the NFL. If you lost billions of dollars for your company, we've already done this.
Because they
you can't work there
they
anymore.
angry what population is what I'm saying.
Oh, there's a lot of people. It wasn't just that.
No.
You can't
No.
pinpoint it to one.
Yeah, I
race.
sure can.
No way.
Why not?
Because it was way more other people, NFL fans. Period. They all come from every race.
You said money was the reason, and who holds the money?
We do.
Exactly.
The NFL.
No,
No. I'm
The
talking
owners,
about
the owners.
the owners
But
own
the
the
fa-
money, and majority of the owners are
white.
exactly.
But also,
That's all I'm saying. Bosa will not hurt the pocket of the owners because the Bosa
No.
has the same color.
God no. Well,
it's two. You're
they-
talking about two different scenarios here.
No, I'm not.
do they have a defined fine amount for that?
I have no.
No,
idea.
I don't think anything.
So do they?
That's what I'm saying. Are they
okay,
mulling
so
it over
they
to figure out
just
what it's going to
decide-
be?
it shouldn't take 2 weeks.
Okay, so what? Okay, so what?
shouldn't take 2
What do you
weeks.
think
No,
it should
you're right.
cost?
You're right.
It shouldn't take 2 weeks.
I mean, for that, I don't know. Like,
I don't care what. It
Does-
shouldn't be a normal general like $10,000 fine. It should not be that.
no, but
No, it'll be like 150
does this,
plus.
does
I would,
this
I would
also
assume.
does the fact that it was a Sunday night game factor in because you got more
You
eyeballs
have
on a
to. It
primetime
has to
game
be.
than you do on
On
a
a
like a
10
run of the
o'clock
mill
game,
10
10
o'clock.
o'clock.
That's what I'm
Correct,
saying. Like, are they
correct.
going to push? Are they pushing it to that? To like,
No,
maybe they're
not.
mulling it over. Like, well, this is.
No.
Are they waiting to see the impact?
Because it should have happened that week.
Hey,
should have.
Are they waiting to see the impact? Or
No,
they?
it should happen that week.
You could argue that okay, if it didn't happen the very next day, okay. All right, you're mulling it over. But I agree with Miller. It should have happened within that week.
Not 2 weeks down the road, and it hasn't happened
That's
at all.
not that hard of a decision to make. If it's in the rule book to not do that,
correct,
then fine the guy.
Correct.
Fine him. Like, Bosa's not going to feel that.
No.
What did he sign? He signed a $140 million deal over 5 years, whatever the hell it was.
And it hasn't happened.
Exactly. I agree with you.
I
agree with you. I just don't want to get into the whole Kaepernick.
Yeah, but you can't compare the Kaepernick thing to him.
Why
That's
can't
totally
I?
different.
It was both a political thing. Why can't
No,
I?
you can't. But you can't generalize a political thing when one guy was protesting for against police brutality, where one guy just supported a presidential candidate. Hold on. It's a presidential candidate versus police brutality. Those are two different things.
And one you can't do, and he hasn't gotten fined for it.
No, I get that, but don't disregard what I just said. Like, you can't compare those two. Those are two different things. Those are two different things. You can't generalize it as a political thing.
At the time that he was doing it, did you know it was police brutality?
Yeah, that's what he said he was doing it for. Because
At the
him and
time
the guy, who's the guy from the Patriots that told him to do it?
At the time, it was a guy from Seattle. At the time,
I thought he was on the Patriots at that point.
At the time he did it, no one knew it was about police brutality. They all associated it with politics.
But he did that. He did say it.
But no one.
He made that
police
clear.
Yeah,
not at the beginning. He didn't.
Police brutality. No matter what, though, police brutality and people against that versus
how many games did it take for them to figure out what?
Are you saying at the moment when he took the knee? Correct. Are you saying at the moment for like within that week that nobody knew?
I'm saying for the moment.
They had to know.
No, I'm saying for the moment from the third preseason game when he sat down. Until the first game when he sat down, to the second game when he started kneeling, no one knew and no one asked. Until he started kneeling at that second game of the regular season, people started wondering why is he sitting.
It's been so long, I have to go look that whole thing up.
I think it was against Carolina that he did that the first game. I think it was at home
he
against Carolina.
He started doing it in the preseason, and the guy on his team said, "Don't sit, kneel." And then so he started kneeling.
Was it Eric Reed that told him that?
And then it wasn't until like the third or fourth game of the season people started taking notice of that.
And then he caused it to do it with a whole bunch of NFL players doing that and not coming out in the locker room and stuff for the anthem. As I was saying, he caused a wildfire where.
But Trump wasn't in office yet.
No,
Obama was the president.
He was elected though.
No, Miller. It started. No, he wasn't elected yet.
Yes, he was.
That started.
We could argue that all day, guys.
The NFL season starts in September.
Yeah.
Trump wasn't elected until November, December.
But he still was elected after the fact.
Okay. So what
I'm saying is,
I agree with you that he did mention Colin Kaepernick every now and then.
Correct.
But
so he
didn't push it out there. He was already going, and people were already at that point. I think people were already upset.
I don't think it would have mattered who was in office.
I think so. I think so.
I don't think so either.
Because I could just for sake of argument, if Obama was in office, would he have made a bigger of a deal of it that Trump did? No.
He might have actually made it bigger too. He might have said, "Hey, we need."
Kaepernick would have pushed his agenda no matter what.
But what I'm saying was the president elect have had a bigger stance or voice on that situation if it wasn't. Trump.
I think Obama. If Obama was a president elect in 2016, I think he would have. Yeah, he would have made a big deal about it, but maybe
I think he would have.
No, but on the other side of it,
yeah, he would have been more supportive of it.
May have been more.
I don't think that. I think he just wouldn't have been involved in an NFL thing because it's not his place to be involved. Why are you worried about the NFL?
Well,
he talks about the NBA a lot.
He talks about sports.
Trump likes the NFL, loves the NFL,
and also Trump got banned from being an owner. I think that has a thing in it.
Maybe. Well,
did he get banned?
Not banned, but he got voted not to.
He went the whole USFL route.
Correct.
Back in the 80s.
I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah. Anyway, all right.
My thing is, to your point,
NFL, fucking get it over with and fine him.
To your point, though, always going to be at the.
Hey, suspend him for the next Hawks game.
I just
hey, shut it.
I just think that
now you're messing with my emotions right now, bro.
There's two sides to it, and it's not the same. It's not the same.
Okay, can I ask a question selfishly?
Absolutely.
Because we're still on the 49ers?
Go ahead.
We were talking about McCaffrey earlier.
Yeah.
Does that what do you think that's going to do with him coming back? Does that make a difference?
What do you mean?
To the Niners
wise, like a new team?
49ers.
You'll be back to the same way we were last year. You're kicking ass.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I can't honestly say he's going to make that much of a difference because I actually thought Jordan Mason did pretty well.
Two different players, though.
No. I'm not saying that.
The playbook changes now.
But I think Jordan Mason did serviceable enough to keep that team afloat to the point of it is. What I think hurts them more is Brandon Ayuk being injured.
Can I ask a question? Let me ask a question. Cut and dry. assuming McCaffrey is healthy the rest of the year, plays every game and plays at McCaffrey level, do the Niners win the division?
Yes.
They could. Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. It's wide open right
with
now.
where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys get a game and a half back?
But I think that's more the product of the division not being very good.
Okay. Yeah. I think you got both sides of that because I think
so. I don't believe in the Cardinals going to be in division winners at the end of the season, and unfortunately I don't think Seattle's going to be there. The only team you have to worry about is the Rams, and I don't think the Rams will stay healthy enough throughout the rest of the season to even be an impact. And that's why I feel like
NFC West is pretty weak right now.
By default, I think the 49ers, when they get guys back, they're just too talented of a team and with the coaching to not take over that division at this time. Right. Now, things can happen. Things can change.
For sure.
Like, McCaffrey can play Sunday, and then all of a sudden, Achilles is not right.
Tuesday, he's like, I don't feel good. I can't play.
I don't feel good. He's done for the year.
That is my worst case scenario.
That's what I'm saying.
Are they going to push him back too soon? You never know. Happens all the time.
Another thing. Happens all the time, right? So, the best case scenario, I think it's the Rams and 49ers division to win. But I think the Rams just can't stay healthy enough, and they have so many young rookie defenders right now, first-round defenders, that I don't think they're going to be up there.
That longevity takes a toll.
Correct. So I think it's for the 49ers to take even with
the season,
even with their injuries.
Okay, let me ask you this: divisional round. Sorry, I'm sorry. Divisional round.
So not wild card round. So they won. So they won the wild card.
I'm talking about divisional. Okay,
so Niners will go to what? Detroit or Philly?
Detroit. I'm fast forwarding all the way to the divisional round because in the wild card round.
So wait. Let me ask you a question first.
Yeah.
So you're saying Niners going to be the 4th seed?
The Niners win the division.
Yeah.
But that's not what I asked you. I said, are they going to be the 4th seed or the 3rd seed?
4th.
So they're going to be behind Atlanta Falcons.
Most likely.
Probably.
Okay. So they have to go to Detroit. They will lose that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're fully healthy, minus the guys that are out for the year.
I think so. Because I think it all depends on who's healthy for Detroit too, though, right?
Well, no.
So if both teams are healthy right now, I don't think that 49ers will
minus the guys that are out for the year. Obviously, Aiden Hutchinson's out for Detroit.
Correct.
That's all that.
Like Aiden Hutchinson out for Detroit
and
Ayuk out for them
Darius,
is the same kind of impact for the teams. I think Detroit wins that game. I'm not saying by a lot, but I think because what I saw last year,
role reversal, right?
Because what we saw last year in San Fran. And Detroit almost was there.
Can you say that it's very close to a toss up though?
Oh, for sure.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a coin flip at this point, but I'm going to go Detroit goes and does it.
I'm going to say 27-24, 27-26, like a last second, like
realistic.
Who has the ball last?
Yeah, I get
right.
it. Yeah,
Because even last year when Detroit was in San Fran, that was a nail biter.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
But now it's going to be in Detroit.
That was a hell of an NFC Championship game.
Now it's going to be in Detroit.
Yeah.
So now I'm giving that nod. I'm giving that those 3
Niners will be road warriors again.
I'm gonna give those 3-point nods to the home team
if they make it, which Niners can do. They've proven they can win on the road.
No, I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying.
No,
I had to choose.
I know. I get it.
If both things are equal, I'm gonna pick Detroit with that 3 points.
Yeah. Well, what else we got on this?
Okay, let's go.
Who else were we at?
Now we're at Steelers at game of the week. I think is Steelers at Commanders. Commanders are favored by 2.5.
I agree on that one.
I say Steelers win.
I'm going Washington.
I am too.
I'm saying Steelers.
I am too.
They're somehow pulling out wins. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
But do you know how many wins they have placed of a team over 500?
0.
Exactly. So we'll see who they are.
We'll see who they are.
Yeah.
That defense is still stout.
Can't it's in Washington, right?
But can you say a defense is stout when they play teams under 500 though?
Okay, so hold on. Let me ask you this.
They're playing weak teams.
Listen, okay, hold on.
Okay.
You just played a team that was 4-5 last night. Are they a weak team?
Well, currently we won.
You guys were. Hey, you missed any more extra points, Mr. Justin?
Okay. Well, let me put it this way. The Steelers have not faced.
Don't disregard. That's a valid. The Steelers
argument. Have not played an offense like Cincinnati.
Okay, but what I'm talking about
is
no. I'm not talking about their offense.
So you said team.
You're saying a record counts.
No,
who cares what the record is?
Yeah, but it's the team that you play also matters too, though. Like if Pittsburgh plays Cincinnati last night, Pittsburgh loses that game.
Possibly, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
right.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't know how that's going to go.
No, we don't. But what I'm saying is Pittsburgh has not faced an offense like Cincinnati.
They haven't played them yet this year. They played them twice here, like a couple weeks, right?
They play everybody twice in a couple years in division.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is Pittsburgh has not faced an offense like Cincinnati. So therefore, I can't go off of anything. But they played teams that won like 2 games, 3 games at a time. The Jets were horrible. The Giants are horrible. I mean, who else they played? Carolina was horrible.
I still think Russ is playing really well.
Atlanta,
and
first game of the season, Atlanta that doesn't count. First game of the season that doesn't count. So what I'm saying is, Pittsburgh hasn't been tested yet.
Yes and no.
What team has tested them?
Everybody.
The bad teams.
Yeah, everybody.
That's what I'm saying, though.
It's the NFL.
So not by a good team, right?
Well, it's not like saying that if they play the Chiefs right now, they're going to get smoked. Are they?
I won't say smoked, but they won't win.
The only game that I thought that Pittsburgh had their backs against the wall was against Atlanta early in the year.
Yeah. That's the first game of the season.
Was that game 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I throw it out the window.
Really?
Yeah. I just think the way the rest...
Atlanta, I mean, the Steelers had 6 field goals.
Yeah.
And Atlanta lost that game.
That's true. That's true.
You play that game next week. Atlanta's not allowing. If you had 6 field goals, Atlanta's winning the game.
That's why they play 17, right?
That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah. You know, like if they played next week and Pittsburgh only had 6 field goals, they ain't winning that game.
No, I agree with that, but also I still think Russell Wilson, when he plays rookie quarterbacks, trust me, I've seen it. It's been a long time in Seattle. He outshines those rookie quarterbacks. He shows them what's up.
No. I think you're wrong by that because it's not Russell Wilson. It's the defense that he had.
Russell Wilson has always had an amazing defense.
He had LOB.
I wouldn't say always, but he had a pretty good one.
LOB always dominated the rookie quarterbacks.
Even when we were 5-10, he was kicking ass against rookie quarterbacks in those games. Just telling you.
It's rookie quarterbacks versus your defense.
I'm pitching.
What year was that when you're 5-10 with Russell Wilson?
You talked about it earlier today.
When you were 5-10?
Yeah.
When were they 5-10?
When we lost to the Bears on the 20.
After 2021, you were not 5-10.
At that time, it was.
No fucking.
You were not 5-10.
That's what it said on the record thing. That's what it said.
You were not 5-10. The Bears were 5-10.
It said both of them 5-10.
Fuck bullshit.
No, we had a bad year that year.
That means Russell wasn't playing that year then.
He was playing. He was playing in that game.
Was that his last year in Seattle?
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
They didn't do well his last year.
Well, Russell wasn't the man.
Remember, he won the last. He had a great game against the Cardinals. His last game of this game as a Seahawk, and it was good. He had like 3 tutties and 300 yards or some shit on the road.
Clearly, if you lost that game, your defense wasn't good anyway, and you lost to a rookie quarterback.
What'd you just say? Russ always does good. My point is, Russ plays really well. He's playing really well for Pittsburgh right now. I gotta go with him.
Really, against the Jets and Giants?
Yeah, he's had 2 games.
Still good.
I want to see him finish the season.
Yeah,
as a starting QB.
This Sunday will show me. I
made my pick.
I know you did. I like it.
If Russell Wilson and the Steelers win this week against the Commanders,
second half Russ, which you know all about.
Does it matter how they win?
Murdering right now.
Don't fucking remind me of
this.
Does
it matter how they win though?
No, as long as they win.
No.
But if Russ throws,
if
Russ throws for 220 and 2 touchdowns, that's a great game.
If Russ throws for 200,
sure,
2 touchdowns, and the Steelers win by a field goal,
is that on Russ or the defense? So it's 2 different things.
It sounds too balanced though when you say it like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
How much credit are you? How much stock are you putting into the Commanders' I can't say Commanders. Fucking stupid. Redskins defense.
I can't say that.
Yes,
I can.
It's 2024. Yes, you can say Redskins.
You can't say that.
Okay, sorry. Commanders. Stupid. Anyway,
Redskins.
dumb. How much stock are you putting in that defense against Russell and the?
See, I don't put any stock in the Pittsburgh offense.
No, I'm saying
no. He's asking you about.
I'm asking
Commanders
you about
defense.
Washington's defense.
I'm saying that though. I'm saying that Washington's defense is just as equal as Pittsburgh's offense. I don't put no stock in Pittsburgh's offense. That's what I'm saying.
I can't go that far.
And I put Pittsburgh's defense just same tier as Washington's offense. So it's a balanced thing. So I think it's balanced.
Fucking problem.
What's the spread again?
Goddamn offensive line.
2.5.
Who?
Commanders.
And they're at home, right?
Commanders win that game. But I'm saying if the Steelers pull that out by a field
it's too
goal,
close to Pittsburgh. It'd be a Pittsburgh game.
But I think it's
and
how.
Russell Wilson doesn't turn the ball over.
But what I'm saying, I think it's how. Did Pittsburgh force a turnover?
But does it really matter how?
Yeah, it does.
Is TJ Watt
Does it matter?
Because it's different, right?
For what reason does it matter?
It matters how you got beat.
But for what?
To say that team is that good.
To say that, but they have a win, and then they take that to the next week.
Yeah,
that's how the NFL works.
I understand that. So you don't think that? Okay,
I don't know if you do.
You don't think Cincinnati's offense?
You're trying to. Okay, what are we talking about? Russell Wilson? Or are we talking about the Steelers right now?
I was talking about the Steelers. I don't know what he was talking about. He's talking about Russell
I'm
Wilson.
talking about Russ.
He's talking about Russ. I'm talking about the Steelers.
Russ played really well in the last 2 games.
Steelers are 6-2, right?
Yeah,
Against shitty teams. I get it.
correct. No,
They're still 6-2.
Yeah.
see,
and they've won games.
But I think it's a product of who you play.
Okay, but how many have they played the Ravens yet?
No, they haven't played any divisional games yet.
Okay. All right. So we'll find out. But I'm saying
This is their first team over 500 they played.
Okay, but I'm saying if they beat Washington this week, you have to stop and pause a little bit.
I will,
Okay.
but I think it's how they beat them. Because
what if they win 2017, dude?
Because
what
let's say it's the Chiefs versus Atlanta and there's a egregious non-call in the end zone that cost them the game.
Well, now
No, I'm saying it's how they win. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm putting in the
You're
whole
saying
aspect.
on a bad call, then it should be anybody's game.
And
Correct.
And when I think of that, when you say how they win, I'm thinking of just based on merit. I'm not
No,
talking about.
I'm talking about
I'm not
the
talking
whole-
about flags thrown.
Because the refs play too much of an impact in this game.
Well, they
That's
always
true.
do.
And
Yeah,
we
that's
know
true.
that, and we
That
know
is
this,
true.
and we know this. So what I'm saying is how they win. If it's like the Atlanta game or Cincinnati game or even the Ravens game or how they win depend to me screws like how you look at it.
Yeah.
Now, if they dominate 41-10, okay, we're there.
That is not happening.
No. But I'm saying if they dominate, we're there.
And if it does,
And if they win 27-24 on a last second field goal with no issues with the referees, okay. But how they win or how they lose matters. And that's just in my eye because the referees have so much of an impact in these games.
No, I get that part.
And it blinds me to have to see that. And
I
have
just
that.
think that the NFL is too much of a week by week.
There's 4 aspects to a game: offense, defense, special teams, referees.
Referees, yeah, I know.
And
I know.
that unfortunately,
And you see that shit on replay, and you're like, "Why the fuck wasn't that called?"
Exactly.
No, I'm with you on that part too.
Yeah, I know.
You're
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
Come
Like-
on, what are we doing?
seriously, and that's why
I saw
I'm
that at least 5 times when I watched all the games.
I gotta pee.
Do you?
You want to take a break?
Yeah.
Take a break. We'll finish this
let's
up,
take
and then we'll go. And then you and I, when we're done, we have to do Magic Mind.
All right, so next game we have Vikings minus 5.5 at Jacksonville
Yeah, Vikings take that game.
by 5.5.
Yes.
I agree.
Nope, I'm contrarian on this one.
Jacksonville.
It's at Jacksonville.
So
I think they're gonna make this game close.
Lawrence ain't playing. It's Mac Jones.
So Vikings win. I didn't even know he was out.
Yeah, shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's an excuse, but yeah,
I also didn't know.
Hey,
that
maybe
Mac
they're
Jones
just letting
was
him
the
sit-
backup. I thought it was C.J. Beathard.
Oh,
they just
Niners legend. Hey, I'll never forget CJ Beathard led smoked Seattle for 440 or something like that. I'm like, what happened?
I remember that.
Iowa,
All right.
baby, with Kittle.
Tennessee
That's right.
at Chargers. Chargers 7.5. I'm taking Chargers.
I
They
am,
cover?
but not 7.5.
Yeah,
Not 7.5,
No.
dude.
Tennessee sucks.
They did have a fire sale trade deadline.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't score a lot of points right now. They're just a run. They have a run defense and they have a run game.
I will take L.A., but not to cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Tennessee. The game's gonna be like 17-12 or something. You know what I mean?
I agree. I don't
I think
agree.
it's gonna be
I don't agree.
2017.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
It's the NFL.
Yeah, Eagles minus 6.5 at Dallas.
Oh yeah, easily.
You guys don't believe in Cooper Rush? What's up?
Cooper Rush is 5-1, and he did beat Philly last year. He played.
And they're at home, right?
Dallas at home, but Dallas hadn't had a good home record.
Micah Parsons playing?
He's coming back this summer.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That's a deal. That's a big deal.
I don't think it's enough though.
I don't know if he's enough by himself.
But okay, here's the thing though. Is it enough Parsons playing and AJ Brown is out? Does that equal it out, or does that give it a little bit? Of
You already know that.
difference?
Hey, you look at the games that he didn't play in.
No, I agree with you. I'm asking him.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think Dallas will win, but I think that game is a lot closer.
Closer than
23-20.
Yeah,
I'm thinking 23-20.
24-20.
Because it's a divisional game.
Yeah, it's just because it's divisional.
game.
I mean,
Cooper Rush plays all right, but I mean, like, Philadelphia's defense.
But I don't know.
Right now.
I don't know if CD's playing because of his AC sprain in the shoulder.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true.
I don't know. If
That's
he's
the other
playing.
thing too. Is no CD Lamb. That's a big difference.
If no CD Lamb, I'm taking the Eagles all the way.
Hey, didn't the Cowboys make a play for a wide receiver at the trade deadline?
They did. Mingo.
Oh,
from
Jonathan
Carolina
Mingo
Panthers.
from Panthers.
4th rounder for him too. By the way,
It's hard. It's hard without
tough.
without Dak and no running game and no Diggs. And
if they would just play Deuce Vaughn and stop messing around,
use him as Darren Sproles, man.
that's what's up, dude. I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but that dude, I watched him play the first 2 games. I was like, why are they not giving him the
Isn't
ball?
his dad in the front office?
Yeah.
His dad called him for the draft day on draft day. That was a great
That's
story,
pretty cool.
great moment.
Absolutely,
That's awesome.
It is.
Yeah,
Can't trump that.
Yeah,
dude.
it's just like
That's awesome.
Jalen Brunson going to the Knicks. His dad called him, "You're getting traded. I'll see you there."
but he didn't have to call him. He already knew. He probably walked into his bedroom like, "Hey, you going to the Knicks?"
He's
All
like,
right, Dad.
Cool, Dad.
Yeah,
See you
what
over
are
choice.
you going to say to that? Yeah.
All right, Jets -2 over Cardinals.
Cardinals win that game.
Ooh.
Unfortunately,
I'm going Jets.
I think that
the Cardinals win that game. I don't want them to, but I think they do.
If they win that game,
I'm
man,
using my
they're-
head on this one, not my heart.
let me think about this for
Cardinals
1
win that
second.
game. They're in New York.
No, they're
in
at home.
Arizona.
Cardinals win that game.
You think? I'm gonna say the Jets on the road too.
Yeah.
I hope so. You and I hope so.
Yeah, I know we
You and
both
I
do,
hope
but
so, but I'm using my head on this one.
it's tough.
I just think that
It's tough, but also I kind of think like, okay, Jets are gonna make or break now, right? They got to get it figured out.
If they don't win this game, they're not going to playoffs.
Oh, for sure.
playoffs
Then you
right
got 2.
No, they have a chance.
it's not going to happen.
AFC East isn't
So we got
that
a lot
bad.
of other games after that.
No, but pull up the schedule. They have so much winnable games though. If you look at the names, okay, they have. If you look at the standings, the way the AFC is going right now, right?
Yeah.
You have the 7th seed right now. I think is Denver at 5-4.
Okay.
You guys ready?
The Jets is only 4-5, right? 4-6.
No, they're like 3-6.
Hold on. Give me this. Jets record, right? No. Do we need this right now? Come on. Why does it go back to 2021? What are we doing? All right. So they're second in the AFC. Stop.
Who's second in the AFC?
Oh, in the AFC East, the Jets are.
West?
So right now,
No,
AFC East. Did I say West? I meant to say East.
Sorry, East, yeah.
Okay, so Jets are not doing well. So they last beat Houston, 21-13.
Right.
They lost 5 in a row.
What's their record?
So they're 3-6.
3-6.
That's what I said.
Ugh.
But it's the 3-6. But they win. They're 4-6. Same as Cincinnati.
So look at this. So here we go. Arizona, at home against Indy,
Win.
at home against Seattle.
It's not that.
Don't you
easy.
say yes?
It's not that easy.
Nah. Hey, if
Nothing's easy.
no, but also, and then at Miami, and then at Jacksonville, at home against LA Rams, at Buffalo goes torch them.
Right.
And then the last game, they actually look, it says to be determined flex game versus Miami.
So,
I think they left that there because they thought maybe that would be something at the end of the year this
Right.
year, but obviously
Jets
not.
are not making the playoffs.
No, I'm not saying they are. Okay.
But those are all very winnable games
Is that-
with that defense and that offense.
That's all I'm saying.
I got to go agree with him on
That's
this
all
one.
I'm saying. If
But
they
they're not-
if they win in Arizona, right? They'd be 4-6 with the same record as Cincinnati.
Yeah.
They are right there to be that 7th wild card seed.
Yeah, they're making the play for 6,
they have
7,
a
8 right now.
path. They have a path.
That's all I'm saying. But so does Cincinnati.
I mean, that's what.
If Cincinnati
what
can
else
win,
was it?
I'm taking Cincinnati over New York.
Cincinnati has
Take
tougher
that
road.
back.
Okay, but-
Cincinnati has to go.
But guess what?
Two
New York's not
Chargers.
playing them.
Cincinnati has to go.
I know, right?
Cincinnati has to.
I know.
Cincinnati has to beat San Diego. Chargers and Pittsburgh.
yeah.
I guess where I'm at is I just don't think New York's winning this weekend against Arizona.
Okay.
It's not happening.
But they have a chance.
If they lose, they're out.
oh, for sure,
Yeah, they're out.
for sure.
Yeah, they're out.
But if they win, they're right there.
Tickets as low as $44, boys.
At Arizona? You want to go? Let's